Group 6, come join me in the chat. Man, I hope they were all clear. I totally forgot to check. They're here. Awesome.
Yeah, we were good. Hi.
There we go. We're missing one, are we? There we go.
There he is.
Complete the set.
So, little fun bit of trivia. I actually played a warm-up game with Group 6 like a week ago, and it was really fun. Pretty sure I got married to Purdie in that game.
In the game, I thought... I officiated it. It's official, right?
It's canon. It happened.
All of you have...
Yeah.
I'm kind of sandwiched between my wives right now, which is actually really lucky. That's where everybody would like to be. Sorry.
One of them did push you into the river Styx, though. I just thought I should... I don't like to bring it up, but one of them did sacrifice you for the good of everyone else.
Relationships are complicated.
It's a short marriage, but a good marriage.
Yeah. All right. Group 6. So much hype. I'm going to leave you to it. Have a lot of fun. Get in there. Roll some dice. Have a good time. Let's raise some money. I'll see you in an hour and a half. Bye, honeys.
Thank you, Penny. Welcome, everyone, to what I'm going to call Chaos Hour, because it's 3 a.m. and it is great. Gonna be great. Welcome to Group 6. We have been playing warm-up games. This is an awesome crew of people. We're going to have a ton of fun. And welcome to hell. Yeah. So, right into it. All of you crash through the portal. Land on what feels like shifting sands, but looking under your hands, it's like your hands are passing through diamonds. And you look up and around, and endlessly, beyond the eye can see, is small little pieces of gemstone, all bright white. You look at them, and in the shape of tears. Mark, why don't you introduce your character?
I would love to. My character is Malachi. I just want you to imagine an extremely anorexic version of Nosferatu. This is bald, grey-skinned, very androgynous, vampiric-looking creature who just happens to be dressed in what looks like what would happen if you merged Elton John with a Vegas girl. There's this huge collar of incredibly colourful feathers, massive ruffs, housing this very decrepit, corpse-looking figure. More importantly, hovering just around their head is this beautiful pseudo-dragon that is all of the colours of the rainbow and has little butterfly wings. And wherever they go, there's like a little trail of glitter. And that is Sparkles, the pseudo-dragon. And Malachi will be looking at these little tear-shaped dropped gems and immediately just pocketing as many as they can, because they're definitely going to make them into sequins at some point.
Awesome. If you could just make a wisdom saving throw for me.
I would love nothing more than to make a wisdom saving throw.
First roll, let's go.
Good God.
First roll.
It is extremely average.
Cool. You take 10 points of psychic damage as the screams of the damned echo through your mind.
Oh.
That is 1/4 of my health.
Yes. Malachi is a resident tank. Believe it.
We are also playing at level 10, believe it or not.
Malachi coughs up some blood. That's me.
As the Vegas showgirl Nosferatu bleeds from the ears, we move on to Purdie.
Hey, kia ora everyone. I am Purdie, and I will be playing Baby, the Goliath Barbarian. She is large, and she is here to smash things. She is about 7.5 foot. She's got a mole that looks like it was mostly picked up from a junkyard. Black leather jacket with spikes. She's got tiny little booty shorts. She's covered in scars, head to toe. Very much evidence of how many times she's died, which is why she's called Baby, because she keeps coming back. It's very much like metal, death, here to have a good time. Hopefully a long time. We don't know. It's a good time.
You do anything with the gems?
I think Baby has been to hell enough now, maybe to know that soul coins are worth shit. This is fine.
They're definitely not soul coins. They don't look like soul coins.
Yeah. She probably does a little golf swing with the moles just to let them spray out and look majestic.
You hear Actually, roll a d6 for me.
Roll a d6?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Hang on. Let's go, d6. It's a 5.
Cool. Malachi, make another wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh, no.
I love doing these. Thank you for the opportunity to make wisdom saves. This one's incredible.
Yes.
Sparkles just bites on the back of your head, and you wince instinctively as a spare gemstone just flies over the top of your head.
I'm making it rain.
A conical burst of some sort of energy kind of swirls a good half a dozen of these things up in your golf swing, and one of them does close to one of your compatriots. Gareth, why don't you introduce Tarquin for us?
Hello, everyone. I'm Tarquin the Honest. I'm a high elf wizard of the Silver Weasel. I wear these lovely violaceous robes. I'm sort of brave and heroic. My dude's a legend. You've probably heard of me.
Oh, excellent. And any interaction with the teardrop gemstones on the floor?
Well, having seen what's happened so far, no, I'm going to make sure I don't touch any of them. I'm quite tempted to mage hand some to Malachi, but it's probably too early for that sort of behaviour, so no, I'm just going to behave myself.
Look, your passive investigation puts a lot of this together. I've got no problem with that decision.
Malachi would immediately ask, Tarquin, could you mage hand me some more sequins? I am building a collection. Already jangling as they move around.
All right, certainly. I will pick up a load with a mage hand and chuck them at Malachi.
Cool, Malachi, a quick wisdom saving throw.
Every time I'm so excited for these. Let's go. I'm doing really well, I feel.
Yeah.
50 is enough. 50 is exactly what you needed. You're getting quite inured to the effects. I'll say any further saving throws against soul-related effects this session will be made at advantage for casting.
Let me make a note. Got that. Soul-related effects at advantage.
It might come up again. Cool. All right, that is Tarquin the Honest. Abby, why don't you introduce Erebeth?
Hi, I am playing Erebeth, who is a wood elf arcane archer. She usually wears furs here, and it's a little bit more rough and tumble. Big, beautiful bow on her back. And she's not used to being in some warmer places, so fun. She works off her furs. She also, I should mention, loves dogs. Has tried to tame hellhounds. Has not worked. Has tried.
Close.
An attempt was made.
I attempted. It didn't work. But yeah.
Fortunately, I killed it right before that big demon that I killed as well.
Yeah, I mean, it was going to bite my face off, so I think
it was a big kill steal too, but that's fine.
Yeah. It was a kill steal.
Any interaction with these teardrop gemstones, Erebeth?
Yeah, I run my fingers through them and just look at them quizzically, but I'm more interested in where we are and if anything not great is around us.
I'll get you to roll me a perception check and then a wisdom save.
Okay. First up, perception check. That is 14.
Cool. And
then wisdom saving throw is a 4.
So, the perception check was. I should have had the wisdom check first because that is kind of contingent on you seeing now. For now, you just start bleeding from the ears and take 10 points of psychic damage. You think it might be like an elven blacksmith, maybe? You get the vision of pointed ears and buff arms. You're like, yes, blacksmith, and he's just in eternal torment down here and really not having the best time.
Oh, wonderful.
It's good. It's good stuff.
Good stuff.
You do look up and around. I will give you that there is a red skyline. Finally, Friend.
Hi, I'm Friend. I am a Artificer, Armorer, Satyr. So I'm a Satyr, but wearing heavy plate mail, and I have a big glowing glove with knuckles, little spiky knuckles on them, and a big kite shield. Very defensive looking, and I I'm torn between I look at the shiny things and I want to touch them, but I also see Malachi bleeding from various places on their face, and I just go, and I get my healer's kit out, and I'm gonna heal you. I don't think I need to roll for it because it's minimum 15 hit points. So
Right. Too soon for that.
so soon, but
you heal minimum 15. That's like 30% of my entire health bar.
I just get some salves.
I will say that we've had our first couple of donations come through. From Carl, Erebeth, some inspiration. Not that she needs it. And from Angela.
I very much do.
She's going to need it.
What was that? From Angela, sorry?
From Angela, inspiration for Purdie. You are going to need it.
Yes, I am.
Baby come back. Hashtag cluck cancer.
Yes, thank you, Anne.
We might get a good couple of inspirations come through, guys. Make sure you mark them somewhere and then mark them off as you use them. Cool. All right then. So
I'm just going to cast Mage Armor straight away at this stage. I would just say that.
I assume that is pre-cast every day, however you get up in the morning, Tarquin.
24/7 Mage Armor, basically.
Yeah.
Seems fair. All right. So you guys are in this sort of what almost looks like a desert pit where once there used to a river would flow, and it winds up and down around, and you're in kind of 2/3 of the way down into the bottom of this crevasse. The skyline is red. It is unseasonably warm. You wouldn't know you're in hell except you're told where you're going. You know you have one objective: a Kraken's lodestone.
What do we already know about Kraken lodestones?
Yeah.
So, Malachi,
Mm-hmm.
roll me a nature check.
I bloody love these so much. 1 second. Do I have guidance? No. Don't be silly. Nature check. It's
not bad.
It's a roll.
apologies. I actually had guidance turned on for some reason. That is simply an 11.
You know Krakens are a big scary sea monster, and you know that a lodestone is some sort of large rock.
Yes, well, obviously the lodestone. Krakens weigh a lot, and they need a lot of load-bearing stones to hold them up. It's just natural.
These little small shiny ones, because that would be really convenient. If
No,
you
a
just
Kraken
landed on them.
lodestone would obviously be absolutely enormous to bear the weight of the Kraken.
So what you're saying is that we might actually, oh my gosh, are we going to kill a Kraken? Because like that is, bucket list.
No. I'm absolutely certain you can remove the lodestone without killing the Kraken. I'm 100% sure, and you can quote me on that. Potentially in 3 hours' time.
But if I want to kill the Kraken, I think I could. I mean, you don't have to get involved. I know Tarquin definitely.
Love to get involved. I've never killed a Kraken. This could be a bonding experience. I will be right on there on the front line with you.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yes.
And I'll be a long way behind you, just clapping.
That is so considerate that you don't want to steal the spotlight from me and baby.
Oh,
Well,
appreciate it.
Not until it's down to 2 hit points, then I might throw in a magic missile just to steal the kill.
I want to look in the distance for Krakens.
Can I please give the help action to baby?
By telling me what a Kraken is.
And what it looks like.
That's the energy of tonight, guys. Welcome to 3M. Percentage check out advantage for baby, please.
Yes, I'm like, tentacles, okay, I got this.
Hey!
Okay, what I assume has happened is I've just got some opera glasses just on me for any occasion in this giant Vegas girl outfit. And my help action is just taking out these little dainty opera glasses and handing them to baby.
And I'm like, yes. Looking around.
Natural 20.
I just say to baby, just turn them around so you're looking through this. It makes things together the other way.
It made everything smaller, and I thought that was meant to help, but no, now it's much larger. Thank you.
Why is the barbarian the face of the party? Anyway, with a natural 20 for 25, you see in the distance a tall, towering black tower. Surprisingly, towers tower. However, with a 25, you do, in fact, see a balcony on the 3rd floor of said tower. And coming out of the balcony is a large tendril which continues to wrap up part of the tower. Now,
Ooh.
whether that tendril is a giant tentacle of a kraken, one could guess or assume what they like. What you also see is a person trying to be invisible off your right, about 30 feet. And you do see in the distance a dust storm quickly approaching.
Okay, so there's a lot of information. First of
Yes.
all, Kraken, 12 o'clock. Let's go. The rest of the stuff, I mean, I guess I should tell you. I know Tarquin likes information. Okay, so a dust storm, weather, it's coming in from that direction, and it's going to be a great time, I guess, for flying. And also, there's someone over there, and I just point straight at them.
Oh shit, bro!
Turn to look.
Coming out of invisibility, you see a multitude of eyes around a large floating orb with rather sharp gnashing teeth and a huge central eye. You weren't supposed to see me?
Oh, well,
Hi.
these glasses that
I'm Bob.
they really thank you. Back to Malachi. I go to offer
Malachi
my
will
hand.
take the glasses and say, "We're not supposed to see it. We should look away."
Oh,
Oh no, I've got.
I mean, if you like don't want us to
proposition.
acknowledge you, like,
Is impolite. Do not
No,
stare.
I was just waiting for an opportunity because you were all talking and like you appeared from nowhere.
Well, we can give you that chance. Look, we'll all look in this direction. You can ambush us.
and just be silent for like a couple of seconds, and then
No. I'm here because I've got a deal for you.
Let's hear it.
and that
Okay.
would be,
I've got these super dope potions and elixirs and a couple of tinctures, which could be really helpful to a bunch of ne'er-do-wells like yourselves.
Immediately look at Tarquin because he is the nerd of the group.
I'd like to vibe check this person.
yeah.
I prefer the,
We love a vibe.
the expression "the most intelligent of the group." Either way, we'll go. Right.
love
When you can have a
Bob.
nature or arcana, your choice.
So, Bob, what have you got for sale?
Potions, like really good ones, like good if you're getting a bit of a pinch.
Excellent. And what is the price of them?
What you got, mate?
Well, we've got a barbarian you can have, or no, only joking.
Oh, I'll take a barbarian. That'd be bloody good, mate.
no, I
How
think we
money?
might need her.
Yes, we would. Yes.
It's
which
alright.
One of the others. Let's get rid of one of the others. Awesome money.
Oh,
We could give you money.
I just start getting money, gold out of my wallet, or
would you
I've
like a
been
large
told-
bag of sequins shaped
That's a
like
fin-
teardrops?
Friend, we have a tie, so we're going to do rollies. So please roll again.
okay,
Please.
just a straight D20.
Yep. You beat me.
Yeah,
Yes.
You are convinced that one, this is a beholder. It's a large central eye, big gnashing teeth, multitude of other eyes. He hasn't used them on anything yet. You do, with your nature thing, you do, with your kind, you do feel this sort of conjuration magic somewhere around it. You're like, it's going to be able to summon something, and you're not sure what it is. But he's talking about providing potions, and he has no arms to provide said potions. So that's something to do with that.
that does make sense. Do you take
also-
these? This is Earth money. Where do we come from? Fae coins.
You come from the Fae. We're from the
It's my
Tyrion.
Visa card. Do you have paper?
Oh, how much you got? Well, why don't I show you my wares? And coming out of said conjuration spool of magic comes a large table with a velvet blanket over the top of it, and then several like very ornately displayed vials.
Malachi will ask how much for the velvet blanket.
Oh, that's mine. Kind of need that for my whole shindig.
But it could be mine for a small exchange of gold, yes?
Oh, well, you could do gold. You could do your hands. I like hands.
I think
What
I do
service
genuinely
you
have an
render?
ability that allows me to cut my hands off. Give me a second. I'll get back to you.
Honestly,
I mean, all of us have that ability.
Yeah.
If you believe in yourself.
Throwing a new one is the tricky bit. Yes. Right, Bob. Do you have such a thing as a potion of healing?
It's a specialty I do, mate. I've got some supreme healing right here. And he jiggles one of his eyes and it glows, and the central potion, which is a rather round-bottomed and then goose-necked vial, levitates into the air. And he swishes it suggestively.
May I examine it, please, Bob?
Oh, what you trying to pull here, mate? You want to get your hands on my gear and then bugger off, are you?
Oh no, that's really not my style. You're obviously a very powerful being. I certainly wouldn't try and.
I wouldn't want to piss me off, bro.
My name is Tarquin the Honest. I am nothing if not honest.
None of you. Tarquin.
Excellent.
Tarquin.
Yes.
Funnily enough, that's his middle name as well.
Yes. That is my middle name, actually.
I gotta give you one of those famous people discounts, eh?
Oh, that would be splendid. So, how much for your potion of healing?
Generally it goes for about 20,000 gold. But if you got a pair of hands, I'm really into hands.
I have a mage hand, like this magical hand that you could hang on to for a bit.
Oh, you?
Okay, wait. Let me try this haggling. Okay. 30 gold.
Oh, I think you're barking up the wrong tree, mate. Maybe you should go and jump up one and then think about what you've done and then bugger off.
Honestly, I love
intriguing.
I heard of this thing, it's called haggling, and you say a lower number, but they didn't seem to like
It's usually
that.
not quite that low, though.
Oh.
Specifically for the velvet blanket, if I give you one of my hands plus 100 sequins shaped like tears, would you take it?
Oh, that's a pretty good bargain, mate. Big bargain. Oh, I think we have a deal.
we throw in some other stuff.
Should we give extra for the blanket?
No. I was thinking, and baby just grabs a potion at random. It's like, I want this one. This one looks shiny.
Yes, we will get that for baby.
The moment that you touch the potion, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Love that.
As one of the eyes glares at you.
Oh gosh. Oh, that was an advantage. I don't know why. You have to take the 12.
You get hurled back and drop the potion.
Oh.
Don't be touching my wares, Missy.
Okay.
Permission, ask consent is very, very, very important.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Eyeball.
No, shut it. I'm about the hands here, and I'm about to get some hands, and I've been handy for hands for a while now. So, on with your hands.
So one hand plus 100 sequins for that potion and the velvet sheet.
Sold.
Malachi will hold out their hand to shake. How much damage do I take cutting my own? Actually, I don't have a bladed weapon. Baby, do you have
I pull out this tiny little hand axe that is very rusted over. Has not been used probably ever.
I assume that's why they call it a hand axe.
I appreciate the pun there.
It's
as well.
in the
That's
name.
Very, very funny. Yeah.
Okay, just put it down. Ready? Okay, let's go. My hand axe.
Great, let's go.
I'll just step backwards.
Let's just say, okay, we've got to resolve this first. We've got to get this cleanly. Baby is very strong, so I'm assuming it does enough damage. Just roll me a hit roll. We're going to say, above a 10 is fine, 15 to 20 will be better. Cool. Malachi, you didn't like that arm, did you?
I have the inspiration. I have inspiration. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Please,
Up to you.
Sure.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go.
The axe comes over right by the shoulder blade, and Malachi just turns to sparkles as he says something. He just slips the blade off, and it comes right down on the wrist.
His wrist snaps like a small twig.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It does, however, make a minor hole in the velvet sheet.
Oh.
Because you just did it on the table.
Oh. I'm so sorry. That is, I could stitch it up, or I just look at like the
Oh,
target. I'm like,
that's
you can.
my property now. Here you go. And you see that in a cool, absolutely collective fashion, does the classic pulls this rock under it and none of the potions move. It wraps up into a small bundle and is presented to you with the potion on top.
Yay!
Oh, that's mine now. And he levitates the hand into his mouth and starts chewing.
Amazing. I pick up the potion and I look at Malachi and I'm like, oh wow, that was bloody brilliant, mate. And I go to shake his hand and I'm like, oh, that's right.
Malachi will hold the stump out and be like, stump shake!
Stump shake! I fist bump the stump.
Now, I will say that
was very painful.
Malachi's blood doesn't flow like normal people. Being from the Shadowfell, everything's just a little bit slow. So you might need to cauterize that wound within a day or two, but you should be fine. I will give you another 10 points of damage, though.
Hey, another quarter of my health gone.
Oh gosh, I really am gonna kill you.
Boy.
Why do I bother?
Now, there was the talk of a mage hand as well.
Yes, that's a magical hand. Yeah,
Even better.
I would just create a mage hand and just drift it over to him.
Awesome. You lose the ability to use the mage hand cantrip. He steals the magic.
Oh my god.
Do I get a potion
I
though?
saw this coming.
Oh, that's whippity. Oh, it's got a nice zest to it. What do you do? Are you, let me guess. Illusion? Or conjuration? No. Abjuration, right?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, there we go, mate. There we go. Getting full old Bob.
So, Bob, how do you feel about giant succulent tentacles?
Well, you see, I only really make 2 deals a day. That's kind of my thing. So I gotta kind of get out of here. Thanks for the hands. Enjoy the potions. Toodaloo. And he disappears.
Okay.
Thank you, Josh, for that wish. That was fantastic.
Was that worth it, Tarquin?
I don't know. What's the potion? Can I examine it?
Tarquin, you examine the potion, you pop the stopper, and there's water inside.
I just swirl mine around. Does it look magical?
No.
Awesome. I'm still gonna drink it in the middle of combat and waste a turn. Let's go!
Oh, that's fun. Another little thing for me to do later. Go.
Oh boy.
Anyway,
Wonderful.
Sand Cloud
Okay.
is approaching as we move on from that incredible wish. Churning up rubble behind it, a massive, probably about 15 foot tall, 25 feet wide monster machine comes over the hillside, crashing down and scattering souls before it in the form of these small gems. A veritable sonic boom comes past as these souls flee before this monstrosity.
Oh, sweet, our rider's here.
Right, boys! Good to see you again!
Hey!
Yes.
I heard there was some murder death guild to get it on.
I'm so excited. Can I ride shotgun?
For a reminder for everyone, my name's Spike. Hi, Spike!
Hi.
Come on, guys! Right, so I heard through mental connection thingy with big bald wizard dude. Maybe he wasn't bald. He was bald last time I talked to him. Anyway, there's a big tower over that way, and I'm supposed to kind of like ram you through the front door, ram you through the front gate, and then like you guys can do the whole tower business and get your thing. Sound good?
That sounds amazing. That sounds
I'm already
amazing.
on board.
Yeah,
I'm
we
here
are.
for excessive violence and maybe a spare dragon or two. I've had a trouble with dragons in the past, but, and you see his ballistas on the side swing side to side. You can see between them is hooked a tall, long chain. I've come up with a wee trick for that. I'm gonna hunt them out of the sky. Spike is the apex predator on this splin, and he will not be outdone.
Malachi will step forward and say, Spike, everything you do for us is absolutely fantastic. I have a gift for you. I noticed you could use a little bit of extra style. I mean, everybody loves these spikes, but you know what you could use?
I'm very, very happy with the way I am. You best have a
Velvet
very
flag.
good idea.
Velvet flag.
Oh.
Finest quality, gave away my hand for it.
Roll a persuasion check, only because there was violence involved.
Can I? Okay, I can do this. This is going to be amazing.
do
Hold
it.
on.
I believe in you.
I will give you advantage.
Yay!
I don't need it!
We need it.
Oh.
Woo!
Holy moly!
We're going good tonight.
That's Maggie's colour. I can't believe it. You've got Maggie's colour. I'm going to fly Maggie's colours. This is brilliant. Put it on me, funny man.
We'll send Sparkles, my little pseudo dragon, up to just put it in pride of place on Spike's biggest spike.
You do see there's in fact a writhing demon on the back attempting to pull itself off of like a 12-foot tall shaft coming out of the middle of the back of it.
Oh, great. Yeah, no, let's like chuck that demon off and then just replace it with the flag.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll splatter some demon ichor on the flag and like write out Spike's name on it.
Excellent. Spike now has a name tag and a flag. He is very, very, very stoked. Spike is going to come to your rescue at one point during the session.
I mean, it might be in 5 minutes' time. Like.
Entirely possible. Entirely possible. Right, everybody, mount up.
Right,
Awesome,
I will
run
look
up
for the
and
safest
climb up
seat,
there.
which I seem to remember there weren't any.
No.
Well, it's not shotgun,
Spike
if
is
you
not a
remember.
safe aircraft to travel on. There are no seatbelts. There are only pointies. He lives up to his namesake, and his namesake is Spike, which there are many of.
Who is driving?
And if you
He drives
Spike's driving.
himself.
Spike is the driver.
Spike is driving.
It's
Uh,
real
Right.
convenient.
do bear in mind that if you do get spiked by Spike, there is a chance he will absorb your soul, because that's anyway.
I go find like a place on the back where I can like hang out and like whack anything that's chasing us.
Can I man one of the like harpoon guns and just shoot random things I see in the wasteland?
Now, I do like you. I do like you a lot. But if you leave that harpoon unmounted with my dragon catcher in it, I'll be very annoyed. Do you understand?
I do. I understand.
Alright. You can fire my missiles. It'll be fine. And you mount up one of the ballistas. You see that the ballista kind of like short fires itself and just like kicks the dragon catcher out. And you see coming up, almost loading itself like a missile, comes another ballista bolt. Alright, let's burn souls. I love going through this bit. This is the Hellcatch Valley. This is where all the shitty old souls go. And he starts like just doing wheelies, like wheel spins in souls, and you can see him just tearing up the landscape around him. And actually, you see all the soul energy coming off as he crunches these tiny, tiny little beads, and you see the energy flowing into him. And he's like, "Oh, that's the good stuff. Let's go." I'd like to point out that we, Group 6, do not advise drug use, but this is effectively snorting cocaine. And he takes off at about 4 times his natural speed.
Yay!
I'd like a strength save from anyone with a strength under 10.
Good luck, Ben.
I had to check for a second.
Under 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fine.
Does that
Yay.
include Sparkles?
Sparkles can fly, so no.
Okay.
So we're all
Never
good? Nobody falls off? Excellent. Carrying on. Cool. So you chunder out of the Hellcatch Valley into the broken wasteland of hell. There are fire tornadoes off in the distance. There are clouds of devils and demons doing battle. You can see a small contingent of demons emerging from the river Styx far off in the distance, only to be stabbed repeatedly in the head by a bunch of bearded devils just like doing the day's drudgery work. Or the dredge work in that case. Carrying on. In the direction the baby pointed out earlier, you see, to the north, a large structure in the shape of a tower, and you do indeed, as you draw closer, see a large tendril wrapping around the top. And to carry over a little bit of that natural 20, baby, you do notice something odd about that tendril in that it seems caked in ice. Like almost like it's not writhing by itself, it seems pinned to the side, like iced over.
Ooh, that's fun.
The tower is guarded by an outer gate. And I'll move you guys onto the map. Big thanks to Mark for all these maps. He is an absolute champion and put these all together for me custom. He has slightly more of an idea of what the rest of everyone is in charge of for tonight, but
Well, he's
see how that
desperately
helps
trying
him.
to die.
Like, he's already been below half health once this session. I don't expect to be overly challenged by killing him. Now, this is very much a Theatre of the Mind map. It's there for the audience to have a look at and enjoy the scene. We'll be using this kind of, but not as a true battle map. you guys come howling up towards the front gate. Is there a plan?
Yeah, we're gonna send Tarquin in first.
Don't die.
Spike will follow his own initiative and just ram through those front gates. But if you guys do want to take a moment to plan, you have a few minutes as you roll up on this very tall tower, very Orthanc Lord of the Rings. Goes completely overhead, and as you arrive near the front gate, you see that lower to about 30-foot tall walls made of black iron. Very, very nasty, spiky looking things. And across the front gate, you see like a wing and flight dragon made of metal going probably about 60 feet along the front gate with a massive head going over and reaching down of a black dragon.
Is it sentient or is it a
No.
sculpture?
No, it looks like a sculpture.
So, is there anything stopping us just flying up there?
There is a big, massive gate with portcullis as well.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to just, if Spike is going to ram into the gate, sort of dismount before he hits the gate. If I could do that safely without casting Flyer will. If I can't, I will cast Flyer myself and just sort of float away as he before he smashes into the gate.
Cool. This
I would
will
like
arrest
to-
its momentum significantly, so you might even be able to catch up.
I would like to move into the front seat to get
Cool.
close-up view of smashing through this gate.
All right. So Tarquin's casting Fly. Malachi is being a sacrificial lamb.
I'm going to get into position so that I can shoot anything that tries to get in our way.
Cool. You're aware that this vehicle may come to an abrupt stop. Does anyone take any further precautions to not continue forward as the
Hold on
vehicle
tight.
goes?
Yeah. Holding
Yeah.
on tight,
Awesome.
singing some Led Zeppelin, just ready to go.
Oh, awesome. All right. So
That was our plan, guys. Good plan.
Yes, I will
plan
take
with
on
good
my
plan.
form of dread and give myself some temporary hit points.
See, I knew there was going to be something.
Yes, the bright, multicolored Vegas girl costume becomes black and white and bone, and just become a super scary dude. But I also get some temporary health in case I fly through a windshield.
Windshield. That sounds like a safety feature, which is definitely recommended, but entirely optional. As you guys slam into the front gate, Spike rolled really well and blows the hell out of it. Everyone make me a strength save, bar Tarquin.
Oh, okay. Oh no.
You guys rolled that. I'll remind everyone, we have special hell incentives today. So for $20, I will shoot the party with Abyssal Chickens. It's going to be great. $20, Abyssal Chicken. Bam. It's going to be
As
great.
long as it's not Johnny. We can't
for
kill Johnny.
$66.60, a devil will appear and will offer the party something, maybe a long rest, maybe a magic item, in exchange for their souls. Or maybe something that becomes out. Like a hand, maybe. You know, hands are handy these
Another
days.
hand.
And as a donation incentive, if we do hit $666 on the live stream during this time period, Vecna will return for his hand. Which could throw a small banner in the works.
Good.
I'm just wondering if we all still have our souls to trade.
Dodgy at best. I think I've got like 3/4 left, maybe.
Is yours worth less than?
There's been much question about Tarquin's soul, I have to be honest.
Indeed.
Malachi will start checking under the seat and in the glove box to figure out where they left their soul.
Fair. I feel like yours is possibly still in the Shadowfell somewhere, probably in line, waiting.
I left it on the mantelpiece when I was going out. I definitely meant to pack it. I put it in an important place. It's sitting right next to my
You never know.
keys.
Such an easy mistake to make.
We are definitely the good guys, right?
So, friend and maybe, the impact is significant, but bearable. You both take 7 points of damage, as moving even moderately on Spike is dangerous for your health. Erebeth, Malachi. Let's just say you enter the gate at a speed and stop abruptly. You take 30 points of damage each.
How much?
30.
Cool.
Okay.
Mike then blows past you and leaves you at the gate.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, Erebeth? I just disappear behind the metal barrier.
I made it where he was going to ram the gate, guys.
Sure, we made it. Are you okay? You need
Well, I don't think that went very well. I can't really
Some help would be nice.
I'm concerned.
I'm
think
gonna.
Malachi has some extra elbows and knees.
Yeah, I think also Malachi is probably looking real bad as well.
Well, not so Sparkles is fine.
I've got my healing kit out, and I'm already tending to Erebeth, even while we continue moving. You get 19 hit points back.
Unfortunately, she doesn't, because she is behind there about 30 feet.
Oh, you're
are
on
still
the ground?
on the vehicle. Yeah.
Oh,
We are going
hold
to
on,
run.
I leap off and do that.
Cool. Does
Get
anyone
up
tell
and
Spike to stop?
Start running.
That's nice. He's gone.
Cool.
Spike,
Roll me
could you
an
just
acrobatics check to land safely.
I have
He is
mirthful
doing about
leap.
200
That-
miles an hour.
Does mirthful leap give me anything?
Sure, you can have advantage for being a satyr, pulling a tricky goat maneuver. Why not?
Can I assist him because I'm flying?
I've already got
What's your strength
advantage.
score?
What am I rolling?
Acrobatics, please.
Acrobatics.
Athletics is more a strength thing. This is more a don't tumble thing.
don't
Go,
tumble.
glad for the advantage.
Wait, yes. Oh, thank God. 11.
Cool. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as you and you feel your hooves grinding away on the hard metal surface of where it fell down, and you're just hot, and you land right next to Erebeth, who is still bleeding but recovering.
Nailed
Okay.
it.
19 hit points, Erebeth, as I tend to you. And my armor kind of shimmers, and a little force field just...
Cool. Spike makes an emergency stop. I thought we were going to ram him through it and you guys would fucking hold on. What the hell?
How far is it from the gate to the doors? Is it like a
That
dangerous
is a
room?
good question. This
It
map is
is.
entirely representative. As you punch through the inside, you see that there are huge deserts of sand, liquid fire rolling around. There is ice everywhere. There are bits of bog intermiddle between. It seems like there's just a multitude of what would be considered dragon layers between you and the front door.
Okay.
Maybe 200 feet away.
So, maybe we get Spike to go through the door, open the door up, and then come back, pick us up, and then drop us off, so we don't actually have to walk anywhere. I think we're a little bit fancy for walking.
Hold on,
friend,
just let me
while
climb back up.
Friend, while you're tending to Erebeth's wounds, a pair of abyssal chickens drop from above and attempt to bite your neck off.
Ah!
No!
Does a 17 hit?
No.
What about 23?
23 meets it.
Cool. These guns have 3 attacks each. Give me a moment. Soft 20?
My AC is 23.
That's another hit. 6 attacks, 2 hits, you take 10 points of damage as abyssal chickens just go.
Ah!
Ever not seen an abyssal chicken? An abyssal chicken is. How do you explain it? It has legs like chicken feet, kind of, but much more vicious. It comes up into sort of a fleshy body, which then has wings that go up this way, but then the wings open out, and there's a mouth inside between the wings with lots of teeth. It is absolutely horrifying, and this thing comes out with both legs, and then flips itself upside down. They don't truly fly, they can float a little, and attempts to kind of close its wings and mouth on you at the same time.
So this is a corporeal creature.
Yes.
Okay, so it hits me, and my little force field that I just put up just disappears. I'm like, hey! And I'm just gonna punch the chicken.
Erebeth, you see about 20 feet up in the shadow of one of the giant dragon wings are a pair of imps wearing uniforms with a hat. They have something on it, but your passive perception isn't quite high enough to see it. They seem to be giggling, and they seem to have some sort of long tube-like contraption and a large backpack between the two of them. And then they fade from view.
A chicken cannon.
Sure, go for it.
That's 13 to punch the chicken.
Cool. You completely obliterate the chicken. It's definitely a Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yay! Good ass,
You have a
good
second
smack.
attack?
Huh? Oh, there's a second chicken.
Yes.
I punched the other chicken.
If I had one chicken with 6 attacks, I'd be very impressed.
I rolled a 20.
You completely annihilate the second chicken, and you have advantage in all chicken-related matters for the rest of the session.
Yes. We will save
Go,
Malachi.
friend.
Friend has chicken vengeance.
It's at
I
this
hate
point that
chickens.
the multiverse shakes and shivers, and you feel the path before you elongate out, and coming out of the ice, breaking through, is a strange flying contraption machine that comes up, and on the side of the machine you see a giant pink monkey in a maid outfit go up, over, and then dive through one of the swamplands. It's completely flabbergasted.
There is like a lot going on.
Can I
Maybe we should
That's a
hurry
good
up and do
idea.
this thing so that gets fixed.
can I use a bonus action to make my cloak of many fashions a matching maid outfit?
Absolutely.
Done.
The proportions are that of the giant ape, though, so it's a little bit drapey.
That's fine.
Malachi will go through a couple of alterations.
Yeah.
It's
We all
snug that up
take
a little bit, but the
Spike
bosom's
having to
definitely
say
slightly
that.
too large. You might have to pad it.
My defensive shield shimmers up again. Defensive field, sorry.
You do hear cackling above you. Does anyone speak Infernal?
Oh.
No.
Yes.
Okay, moving on.
Yes, I
Oh,
do.
yes.
Maybe, unfortunately, you're still on Spike about 30 feet away, so...
Yeah. I'm having a good time.
Does everyone remount Spike and continue on?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it safe? Wait, that's a bad question. Never mind. Yes, I do.
No.
Not bad.
We know the
I am
answer to
not
that. The
ever
answer is
considered
no.
safe. I need to
It's
murder
also not
something
safe to
every
not
3
be
days in
here.
order to survive.
It's gonna be a bad
Yeah, I get back on Spike.
Yeah.
All right.
Climb it back up. Hold on tighter this time.
I will sort of hold on but fly alongside, so I'll just be sort of pulled along. So can
I will
disengage.
happily cradle Malachi if he needs. Feel like his one hand is not giving him the ability to hold on properly.
Malachi, are you? I just pat you and give you guidance. That's it.
Hey,
Not healing,
thank you.
just guidance.
No, just guidance.
I don't think Malachi's got hit points left.
How are you looking?
Malachi looks really sickly, even when they're at full. They're like less than half of baby's health at full. At the moment,
Oh.
Malachi is like looking very dead.
Commoner set, right?
That's
Before
your-
we ram the next door, what I will do is I'll cast a spell, which means that baby may not want to be cuddling them. This
Okay.
is going to be Armor of Agathis to
Oh.
immediately surround myself with a bunch of these icy spikes that will stick out of Malachi's sexy maid outfit, but also give me some magical protection.
Yo.
Reminds me of home. But yeah, I will give you some room.
So, we're now going to enter the skill challenge aspect of this part. What we're going to do is we're going to go through a series of what is effectively dragon layers. Some various things are going to happen. Spike will get you to the front door. The question is, how messed up is Spike by the time he gets there, and how useful can he be to you later? If this goes poorly, your ride out of here might not be there. So, the way this is going to work is we've got, for the sake of expediency, there's going to be 2, maybe 3 obstacles. You guys are going to tell me which skills you would like to apply to the situation. So, the first one's up. Actually, I would like Erebeth, roll me a d4. Why not?
Okay. D4, here you go. As 1.
Stand! You guys charge on through a layer upon layer upon layer of sand. A dust storm kicks up. Bits of static lightning start zapping in and on along Spike. Spike's wheels start to churn and slow down immensely, and then get stuck in a rut as the wheels just turn on themselves.
Can I leap up on the front and just use gust to get sand out of the way?
If you want to, that will be a flat spellcasting check. If you want a better check, you can spend a spell slot to boost it.
Nah.
Yeah, cool. All right. I would like a spellcasting check. That's just a straight intelligence check for you.
We need those spell slots to bring back Malachi. Very important.
13.
Fortunately, the cantrip's not quite cutting it. You are trying to cast wind magic in a blue dragon's lair, and nothing comes up.
Can I give Spike just this really heartfelt motivational speech and just let Spike know that they absolutely have this?
Are you trying to get me into bed, Malachi? Because I'm off.
Malachi will genuinely consider it. Is Spike considering it?
Roll persuasion check. Let's find out.
That is plus the guidance. Unfortunately, only a 13. We are both currently covered in spikes, thanks to the Agathis. Could I potentially...
I love your cell. I will give you advantage.
Yes! Here we go!
Only because you said you're covered in spikes.
In spikes.
That is a 19 plus 2 for 21 to seduce the vehicle.
D&D!
I am also in a sexy maid outfit. That has also been established.
Look, maybe on the way home we can. I can make myself a little bit corporeal in my engine compartment, if you know what I mean.
Malachi is going to stand like 60 feet away on the other side of the sandpit to motivate Spike to pull themselves out of it.
I'm gonna.
I would like to remind everyone of the rating of the show.
Something's happening.
For him.
He's trying to get out of the sandpit. New best friend. Okay, moving
Only way
on.
we will be stopped is if you donate to stop this.
We have one pass and one fail. I need 3
We don't want to
successes.
dissuade
Keep
them,
going.
Purdie.
Davey, what would you like to do?
Oh, getting through sand. Can I just lean on out of Spike's window and then just try to point out the parts of the sand that look a little bit more compacted, a little bit harder, try to give him a little bit more give with the tires.
Sure. Survival or perception?
Let's go either or. I'll go perception. Yay!
Yeah.
Oh, what is happening, Purdie?
I don't know.
Yeah,
my
where's your dice
dice aren't
book?
first level.
It's gone.
And just
You usually
donation
roll a
helped
D12.
clean it.
Yes, baby, the
excellent.
eyes of the group.
You do see that there is a harder patch of more compact sand off to the right, and between you and Malachi, you bury Spike in that general direction. He gets a bit more traction and starts making some serious progress. Erebeth, what would you like to do?
Oh, I am rather useless in this scenario, not gonna lie.
You can pass. You can get a
Heat
push.
up.
I am not a magic person.
Erebeth, do you have any
I
of
only
those
have a bow.
fire arrows? What if you heat up?
They're more
The sand
force
would it,
than
like-
fire. They don't they don't really heat up, unfortunately.
I think you should just push. Get out the back and start pushing. Maybe that's what I should have done.
Yeah, maybe we should have
When you said
swapped what
perception,
we
I was
were
like, well,
doing.
Erebeth through it.
Yeah, we've kind of got the perception there. Has Spike got anything that I could use to potentially help shovel the sand in front of him to get him out of where he might be stuck? Will he allow me to do that?
Massive set of chompers on the front that generally just tear things to pieces. They seem to be hindering more than helping, but you could probably kind of get them to time it properly.
Awesome.
All right.
I will attempt so, or at the very least, if they're hindering, I will try and get them out of the way. Help be okay, no, just move.
Being that this is more of a coordination effort, roll me a flat dexterity check.
Okay. Dexterity. That's a 16.
Oh, just there we go. And finally, Turkle.
I'd like to prestidigitate sort of water around the sand to make it sort of firmer rather than dry.
You'd like
sand.
to make mud. Awesome.
Yeah. Well, no.
Roll
I think
Arcana.
When the tide pulls back and recedes, and it's slightly.
sure.
I get what he's doing.
15 on Arcana.
And somehow you're clever enough that it works.
Only Tarquin could, though.
Only Tarquin could.
Sort of the story of my life, to be honest.
Fumbles his way into success. Alright. Spike churns his way through and gets past and over the first obstacle.
Yes.
Tarquin, why don't you roll me a d4 for the next one? Reroll if there's one. You have to say it, because otherwise it happens.
You made it happen by saying it.
That's probably true.
There we go too. We're just gonna go in order.
Everyone is back on Spike. Spike makes some serious progress over some more black craggy ground, and then you hit the ice field. And Spike's rear end slips out and goes into a rapid spin. Everyone make a strength save.
Whee! Oh.
Except Tarquin, who's still fine.
Oh, that's better. Oh no, Malachi!
Wait, can I guide myself? Is that too late?
That is a not for saving throws.
Oh,
Bless is for saving throws, guidance is for skill checks. Anyway, those who failed, which is a 15 and under, get jettisoned from the vehicle. They take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as they start shooting along the ice. I will say, Malachi, you don't go too far because your spikes actually arrest your momentum.
Just as planned.
We're now Yes and Charity Stream on ice.
Indeed. Spike is continuing to spin, and you are losing party members in various directions. Going around the table once more. Erebeth, let's start with you.
Can I try and throw out a rope to either Malachi or friend, whoever is nearest, to try and, like, at the very least get them attached back to the vehicle?
I'll make you a deal. Either you roll me flat dexterity, or you use an arrow and shoot them with it. It'll cost some damage, but it will do a better job.
Can Sparkles help by flying the rope and guiding it through the air?
On the dexterity check, yes. On the arrow, no. So better modifier on the arrow, advantage on the rope alone.
I will. I'm gonna use my arrow, so I'm going to shoot for friend because I know Malachi's looking real bad at the moment. And I don't want like any damage there.
Okay, shoot for friend.
We're the only party that kills themselves.
Here's the fun part. You have to beat friend's AC.
Oh, what's your AC?
23.
I mean, I plus 11, so
You
it's
can
possible.
It's a 12 or higher.
I know. Like, go for the easy bit. Just kill Malachi.
I will
drag his
give
body back.
Sparkles the help action for an attack roll, which will give advantage on it.
You can do it.
Okay, advantage on this, did you say?
Yep.
Okay. Come on.
23.
Oh, it's a 22.
Oh.
Sorry.
Friend, right between the legs as you continue skating past.
Erebeth, excuse me.
That's one fail.
Oh boy.
When you're flying, what do you want to?
So who's spinning away? Can I just fly after friend and just sort of grab him?
Both friend and Malachi.
Yeah, not so worried about Malachi, I have to be honest.
Guessing that the weight difference between the two of you is quite significant considering the heavy
I
armor.
am
You would have a much
covered in
better time with
plate mail.
Malachi.
I'm good, Tarquin.
But
I'm
you can give
good.
it a go. But it will be a strength roll.
I'll go for Malachi then.
Malachi, I will allow you to simply scoop.
Cool.
He weighs nothing. It's established.
I will scoop Malachi back to the group.
Roll me a quick dexterity save. I'm a terrible person. Hey!
Ooh.
You managed to not grab him by any of the spikes, taking 1 point of damage and forcing a concentration check on your fly. Moving on. Who's still on the vehicle? We've got Baby? Yeah, let's go there first, and then we'll come back to our escapees.
Okay, so Baby once upon a time, back when she was alive the first time, came from an icy mountain, and she knows that you gotta break up the ice to stop spinning. She kind of just basically wants to lean out and smash the ice using my crusher feet to try to like catch the wheels and stop Spike from spinning too fast around because she's getting a little queasy.
Give me athletics at advantage. I like this.
Yeah! Look at that! Big brain time!
It's a very specific thing that works very specifically in this.
Oh, beautiful.
Bang, bang, bang. Mighty thuds echo throughout the cavern, and you're like looking around. Something that Tarquin will pick up as he's just flying around after grabbing Malachi. This place is pretty empty. It's weird.
Oh,
Moving on.
I think I just knocked on a door.
Momentum arrests. I'm using arresto momentum a lot. A spellcaster. Lose my higher power. You slow him down, and he stops spinning, and can continue moving on, but you still have friends to recover. Friend.
Wait, just me. So I'm lying there, splayed out on the ice with an arrow between my legs, and Spike's like a significant distance away, and I go, okay, I just start floating up. I cast Fly on myself. And as I float back to Spike, I got my backpack out, and I get out some little horseshoes with little spikes on them, and I'm changing out my regular ones for ones with more grip. So I think
Excellent.
No horseshoes.
Yes.
as I float along, I'm just horseshoeing myself.
Awesome. All right. With 3 successes, with some spell slot usage, we will move on to the next one. Somebody roll a 3 or a 4 for me. Let's go with friend. Well, I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
4.
Breaking the streak.
Yes.
Here's the fun part. There is a active fire across what it looks like molten but pretty solid looking magma. So Spike's just going to go straight through it because he's immune to fire. None of you are, however. So here's your challenge. Either just take the damage or find some way not to. Starting with Baby.
Oh gosh. No, I need time to plan. When I plan, I nail it.
You're a barbarian.
apparently.
You don't plan.
Okay. I'm gonna do something weird. I got some weird stuff in my chest. In my chest box. I'm gonna dig through and rifle. I'm gonna try to cover myself. Water to try to stop it, but the only problem is I don't think I have like a regular water skin. I only have holy water, so I would like to douse myself in holy water to try to like reduce the heat. It seems safe. Definitely no consequences at all.
You know what? Let's call it. You're going to hate me for this. A religion check at advantage.
Oh, love that. It's definitely like a Pantene ad right now. Like, she's just pouring it all over herself. The hair's going. There's now a clean spot on her forehead where finally it's been cleaned off all the dirt. And we'll go religion. It's going to be great. That's it. That's not bad.
15 PC. And this holy water turns into holy steam, protecting Baby from the oncoming firestorm. I don't know how that works.
It worked.
You're at -1 for that, right?
That's a -1. These dice.
Coming back to Malachi, what do you want to do on this one?
So describe exactly what this thread is for me.
So, boiling lake of magma.
Yep.
Classic red dragon, in and out, but it's relatively solid, so Spike's got enough traction to get himself across. And he's used to working on maggies, but he's actually punched a hole through a volcano before. It was a whole thing. Baby died.
What I would like to do is use my Raven Step feature. So I'm kind of like going a little bit back to the Shadowfell, but not quite. And it means that I'll basically take half damage from everything for an entire round. I'm also encased in ice. That is still there.
Okay. I'll give you some of that. Bullshit. Okay. Let's call a... We're going to take half damage regardless, but let's call it a spellcasting check. Just a raw charisma check.
Oh, absolutely would love to do
See
this.
if you can cut down that damage even further.
I hope you're ready for my raw charisma. There it is.
Every time with Malachi.
Beautiful.
Malachi, you shift halfway out of existence back to the Shadowfell, saying hello to some co-workers, stop in for a bit of cake. Time works weird here. It's a birthday party. You knew you had to get there. What's his name? What's the Baylord's name?
Something like Larry or something.
Yeah.
No.
It was Larry.
Harry? Fred?
Frederick! It was
Frederick.
Frederick is still in line. He does throw a fireball at you. You'll wave and say hi. It's fine. And then you zip back in, and your ice recollects around yourself. And you take no damage. Well done.
Yes.
Nice.
Tarquin, you're up. Now, are you flying through this, or are you riding Spike?
Can I fly over it, or I've got to go through it?
The damage would be less if you go over it, but if you do fall, you will fall into lava.
Can I fly over Spike? I suppose I fall on spikes then, don't I?
All here for all of it.
I will.
Give me a spell slot, wizard.
So, how far is it? I mean, can I just be a complete coward and just dimension door completely past it?
Absolutely.
Right, I will do that then.
Do you want to take anyone else with you?
Yeah, I'll take. If I can, I'll just take friend with me. Keep things simple.
That is fair. I love that. Just no trips today.
Tarquin just comes down, flips one hand on friend, just over to the other side of the magma. Fine, no worries. Erebeth, last one.
Last one. I unfortunately don't have anything fancy. I have no magic. I don't have holy water or anything like that. So the best I can do is grab my shield, hunker down somewhere that I might be somewhat shielded from flames, and just try and wait it out with like crouching under this thing. That is all I can do.
Roll me a Constitution saving.
Oh, okay.
I
am good at those. That is a nat 20 for a 27.
Woo!
We are on fire!
Literally.
No, we're not on fire. That's the point.
So, spike, magma rains down on hot pellets. See, the thing about the magma spike is the flame dissipates some of the initial heat as the magma rains down and sucks in cold air, and it just spatters off of your shield, leaving like pock marks on the steel itself, but leaving you unharmed. Super dope.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll for it. Nope. Last one, guys. You hit the swamp, and Spikes emerges.
Oh
Oh.
dear.
One.
So, anyone... so this is going to take a little bit of time. Getting through a bog is challenging. Does anyone have a Constitution modifier of less than +1?
It's 1.
Less than +1?
But I don't need to breathe.
Well, that works out, doesn't it?
It really, really does.
That's amazing. I love this for you.
Cool. So everyone will be able to hold their breath on time. Now let's see who spotted it coming. Perception checks from everybody.
Yes, let's go.
Of course, you're on the air. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. You let me know.
flying, though.
Oh,
I'm flying as well.
Oh, that's
now
great.
the
Okay.
mighty have fallen. I finally think I fail.
Oh, no.
Do I still need to roll perception, or am I just kind
No,
of
you're fine.
float up?
You see Spike dip under the water as you and Tark work out, like flying beside and go, oh, damn, that was sudden.
Oh,
And you just see Vegas go, and just suck air. Like, suck water into their lungs. It's great.
Delicious. My favorite flavor.
What is
Swamp.
your Constitution modifier? I believe it's like +3?
3.
Okay. You get 3 rounds.
It's 3 rounds. They're big lungs. Full of water
They
now.
are.
But...
Malachi? You spot it.
What am I
Oh,
spotting?
you don't have to breathe, so that's
He
fine.
doesn't have to
Erebeth, you
It's
see
fine.
it. You managed to hold your breath on time. You go subterranean. Cool. Okay, so here's how it's going to work. You do, in fact, need to stay under here for 3 rounds. I'm going to hit you with branches on the way past to see if I knock any of the air out of you. You get hit. If you get hit, you start
drowning.
Someone needs to clean this swamp up.
Cool. So it's 3 attacks. We'll do
Drain it?
Erebeth first.
perhaps.
So the way it's going to work is if you get hit the first time, it knocks your initial air out of you, and we go down to your con modifier. So effectively having extra air gives you an extra round. So, Erebeth.
Mhm.
We got a 16 to hit.
Just hurts.
Oof. Across the chest, air bubbles up out of you. And you instinctively cut off the air supply to get that water trapped. and not coming down your lungs. Second one's a 20 to hit,
Yep, that hits.
and that knocks out some more water. Third one is only a 10 to hit, so you do in fact hold your breath for the duration. Baby, unfortunately, the rules for drowning is if you run out of breath, you drop to 0 hit points and go unconscious.
Love that. That's a lot of hit points to suddenly lose.
If you get hit once, you go to 0 hit points. So this is going to be fun. I'm going to get you to roll it.
Why?
You hit once.
Once?
Yep.
Oh. I gotta roll to hit myself. I hate this.
Can I
So the dice
lower
curse
a
needs
rope
to happen.
down?
Yeah, let's pray for the dice curse.
We have
Pray for dice curse,
a
guys.
+4 to hit on these.
Pray for the dice curse.
Nope.
Nope. Straight away. Got a 17.
Let's see if you tumble off the back of Spike and get lost in the swamp.
Okay, what's that?
Just a flat d20, roll above a 10.
Another d20. Okay, now the dice curse is gonna happen. Oh! Yes!
No, you're okay. Getting trapped in amongst Spike's new banner, you get towed along behind him, and you come to consciousness as you... Now, because I think that the drowning rules are bullshit, I'm going to roll a dice and see how much health it actually takes off you.
Okay, that would have been the classiest death. A baby wrapped in velvet.
Yes. We're going to call it 30 points of damage, and most of it's acid in your lungs. It's fun.
30. Wow, guys. If I was Malachi, I'd be dead.
Close. Alrighty then. Don't say I don't ever do anything nice to you guys. We have made it through the elemental challenge as Spike rams the next door. Now, 2 of us are flying. Anyone who's still on Spike, do you want to make any special preparations for door slamming?
Yeah.
Hold on very, very tightly.
Ho.
Can I lower a rope down and dangle it to Erebeth?
You can go down and swoop and carry
Okay,
one of
that
them.
makes more sense.
You
Can I
can
do
just
that?
go and grab one of them.
Okay, I want to
Harpoon's
swoop down
strength
and
is not enough to carry either of these people.
I want to swoop down and pick up
They are too
Erebeth.
beefy.
I don't think I could carry
No.
baby.
I don't
Sorry.
think many people
Thank
can.
you, friend.
So, baby,
Hold on.
Malachi, what would you like to do?
I would like to pop into the Shadowfell again, using my using my Raven Step ability. I'll stop by, see my co-workers again, maybe process a few souls.
It's been
And
like
then-
800 years since you were at the last one, so you missed a few birthdays. Time's weird in Shadowfell.
Yeah, it is. You know, I need to pop back for work, and then I rack up some more time off so I can come back and finish the adventure.
Yeah. Any change to the outfit on the way back, or is it like, oh no, that's my hail outfit?
No, because Malachi will remember for all the 800 years that passed by in the blink of an eye, that they definitely had an effect on Spike and that particular maid outfit.
Okay.
So they'll ensure
No.
that when they return, that's what they're wearing.
Has his hand grown back because it's been like 800 years?
Hey.
Good question. Did you take any special steps to grow your hand back?
So I think I'm going to try and bring the stump shake in.
Oh,
Yes. I'm here for it.
So you smash. Spike smashes into the gate. I would like a strength save from anyone still on the vehicle. Malachi,
Okay.
because this is not traveling through a lot of challenging terrain, you just teleport to the other side. 30 feet. I'm going to roll to see how far through the door Spike goes.
So beefy.
Damn!
I'm the last one left. So good.
You just grab onto that humongous spike where the flag is, and you just riding at the back. Go, Spike just punches through
Remember,
the door.
if you're swole, you don't need a
Nat
seatbelt.
20 for Spike. Spike completely annihilates this front door. And the chomper is activated, and it's fantastic. You've got 1 round of resisted damage. I'm going to roll to hit your armor class with Spike because Malachi appears 30 feet in front of the door. That's a natural 4 for a
Hey.
12. Wait. Yes, 12 plus 8. Does the 12 hit? Malachi?
No, I just remembered that I actually have free mage armor, so I'm actually
Oh, there we go.
AC 15.
Oh,
Look at that!
it's our job to kill
Had us
Malachi.
worried
not
there
yours.
for a
You
second.
arrive back just as the jaws slam shut. You actually arrive back in darkness. You're like, oh, what's happening? And then the jaws open again. You're like, oh, there we go. And you just hop out of Spike's mouth like nothing happened.
Later, Spike.
Just go
Come
right
on.
past.
We're in the middle of something else.
Wow. Okay.
Oh man.
Being that we're closing in on the halfway mark, and I kind of need to go to the bathroom, could we have our host come in and we'll go to a quick donations break and we'll come back to finish the session.
Hey.
Got a team. Hang on, I'll just let Jules know we're starting early.
Sorry, I do.
Yeah,
need to
Jules.
Jules can come join me whenever she's ready. Thanks very much, Group
Convenient
6.
plot twist.
There she is. Hey, look at that. She was good to go.
Bad.
She was paying attention. Hey, Jules.
Hey, how we doing?
Yeah, we're doing good. I am #still tired, but we're here. We're here for it. I've been watching the adventure. It's been super cool. Group 6, turn off your cameras, turn off your mics, go have a bathroom break, go have a drink of water, come back in 5-10 minutes, and we'll invite you straight back in. Yeah, there we go. #still tired. Hey, Jules, nice to see you.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I had the most empowering nap. Cat nap, some might say.
Oh, that's lovely. I'm really glad to hear it. Should we read some donations?
Ooh, what do we got?
All right.
Oh.
You want to go first?
No, I just noticed the new total penny. I haven't even had time to read it.
Oh, yeah. Well, so hang on. You know what? I've announced all of them. Why don't you announce the total this time?
Okay, well, the total donations now sit at 7,821. #Cluck Cancer.
Absolutely. #Cluck Cancer. We are over 3/4 of the way to our donation goals, which is so crazy. Thank you everyone who's been playing. Thank you everyone who's been donating. It's extremely cool to be a part of this. Yeah, 7,821. Well, it's actually 7,820 and 69 cents because someone's funny. But I think the spreadsheet we're using is just rounding up.
Okay, so #ButtCar69 then.
Yeah, that's right. #ButtCar69, #CluckCancer. So we've got Alex has donated $50 and said Cluck Cancer.
And Josh donated 100 and said, I wish for there to be a beholder salesman that is selling bogus health potions, elixirs, and tinctures that is determined to find new customers by traveling with the party.
And that did happen. That was very cool. Carl donated $20 and said, give Erebeth some inspiration. Not that she needs it.
Angela, $20, inspiration for Purdie. You're going to need it. #baby comeback and #cluck cancer.
Jared donated $20 and said, inspiration for Stephen. Cluck them up.
And Dana donated 150 and said, have a great game, team. Love from Spike's mum, Almanac Bijou.
Almanac/Bijou. Hopefully we said that right, in case we didn't. I'm pretty sure by Spike's mum, they must mean Stephen's mum, because Spike is one of the NPCs in the current set. So that's really sweet that your mum's watching.
I know,
that's really
If
nice.
I can chime in there.
Yeah.
Almanac was the Warforged for my original Descent into the Verance campaign, who came back through a resurrection spell as a gnome artificer. They built Spike, and Spike has a second form, which I believe this wishes for.
And so who's Dana?
Dana is a player of mine.
Sweet.
Amazing.
Thanks, Dana. Well, it was still sweet when we thought it was your mum, and it's sweet now too. So thanks very much, Dana.
Yeah, it's got big mum energy.
Joshua donated $20 and said, I want abyssal chicken nuggets fired at someone in the party, which I believe did happen.
And Carl donated $50, said #Cluck Cancer, #Go Johnny Go, #Kronk Lives, #Made for Life, Bring Back Bob, and #PS5 though.
Very good. And Angela, and Jared donated $20 and said, Return of the Abyssal Chickens, all caps. So, Return of the Abyssal Chickens. #Justice for Johnny.
Justice for Johnny!
Justice for Johnny. That's where we're at right now. Just a reminder to everybody. Where's our prize draw? Where is our prize draw? Let's see if I've got the right one up. I don't. Just a reminder to everyone at the end of the slot, which is about 90 minutes from now, we will be drawing this prize. So make sure you get your prize draws in. We'll be doing it is the hype package. You will get Catan. You will get the cool Flightless Nerd merch. You will get those super cool blue and gold dice, as well as all the cool Flightless Nerd stuff. It's going to be a good prize. I believe the total value is over $180, so that's extremely cool. Get in there, get your prizes. I have it on very good authority that if you wanted to get in on this one, you've got a very good chance. There's less than, it looks like there are less than 10 people currently in this prize, so if you want to get in there, it's going to be a very good chance of getting drawn, so get in there.
Get that $50 donation in to be in to win.
We're so close to 10k. This is really exciting. I wonder if we're going to get there.
I have no doubt in my mind that we are going to get there, because Aotearoa is filled with amazing, supportive people, and they're just here for some D&D.
That's absolutely right. And you know what? We picked 10k because we thought it sounded hard, and it has been. But you have all absolutely risen to the call. I'm so excited to see where we end up at the end. Group 6, are you guys back? Is everyone turn on your cameras? Get back in here.
Back.
Hell yeah, Group 6. Do we have everyone? Are we no, that's we're missing one person.
Ooh.
Who's not here?
Someone.
That's right.
Gareth. Cool.
Waiting on
Arabelle, just
I
checking,
unmuted myself.
did you get your inspiration or use it yet?
Yes, I did. It
There
is.
we go.
It is here. I have not used it yet. I
Good
also
luck,
like to thank my
everybody.
partner
Good luck. We're gonna get out of here.
for the beholder and some abyssal chickens, and apparently dancing.
Nice. Okay, let's continue. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you very much, Penny. And Jules. Yep. Alright then, on to the next map. Spike slams through the door, chunders into the room. It's that point you hear what you've been expecting to hear this whole place. You know, Ark and the Cruel is a purveyor of dragons, and you do indeed start to hear dragons behind you. As Spike pulls out from behind the door, you see returning to the castle, or tower, in the distance, a flotilla of very large, probably ancient, dragons of a variety of chromatic colours. There is a little bit of a time pressure to get through the rest of this puzzle.
Quinn, is there a reason we didn't just fly to the top? What? This seems unnecessary.
Oh boy.
You want to try fly?
Nah, not at this point.
Second.
I have a
You
feeling
can if you want.
consequences.
Nothing against you flying up there. Hey guys, can we get the
nothing will
backups
go
just
wrong.
on standby?
Oh boy.
I do have dragons. Dragons have been foreshadowed.
Dragon.
Well, actually, I've got Dimension Door. Tarquin has Dimension Door, and we can both take a person. So really, we could just teleport ourselves and somebody else up there and leave one person behind on the ground floor.
Believe
sure
me or
maybe
no,
this
it's
will
probably
talk
going to
about
be me, because it's 5 dragons.
They look lovely. New friends.
I guess.
So this thing in the middle, this kind of like arcane symbology, do I recognize it?
We'll describe the room as we finish our nonsense. So, Spike backs out and says, I'll keep the flyers busy. Oh, that's great. Oh, wait, Malachi, load me up.
What does Spike mean specifically by load me up in this context?
You did promise not to leave him without his birdcatcher.
I will immediately do that in an unnecessarily sensual way.
Excellent. Roll performance.
Can I get help from Sparkles?
Absolutely.
Great, here
Sparkles
we
has
go.
been used to helping you in this before.
19.
Sure, Spike's into it.
Amazing.
I'll see you later. Backs out and just tears off towards the lead dragon. Several, quite a distance away. You do see that there seems to be a large floating object in the far distance that seems to be moving up at a rapid pace. Just a little cameo from Elturel as it exits the Night Hells. Cool. You guys enter the room. There are 5 chromatic dragon statues. Surrounded by a dragon's hoard of wealth. Towering piles of gold, meters high, gems dripping down the side of them, enchanted swords, all sorts of knickknacks, anything from candelabras to like a full chandelier just shoved in the side, made of pure platinum. It is an absolute dragon's hoard. The 5 dragon statues are raised on plinths that are about 2 foot tall and have a small etching in the front of them, which has a rune on the front in the colour and design of an element, corresponding to each dragon. So on the red dragon plate, there is a fire symbol. That symbol is matched by a symbol in the centre of the room. The centre of the room has a large disc-like structure, which raises up about 3 feet tall, so you can have to kind of like knee up to kind of clamber on top of it. And that has corresponding elemental symbols all around it. What would you guys like to do? Now I take a half an hour break as you guys play with the puzzle.
Can I Can I kind of suss out what this symbol is? Like, is this a teleportation
with
circle?
your guys-
Is it?
Oh, you actually want to investigate the purpose of the disc?
Yes.
Sure. Arcana or investigation?
It's an 18. Arcana.
18. You look around, you don't see any stairs, and you feel teleportation is abjuration.
Whilst I'm covered in this icy, spiky armor, can Malachi go over to the white dragon and just like push themselves against the symbols to see if the cauldron
There is
reacts?
what looks like a depressible plate in the base
Hmm.
and the statue above. So do you want to depress the plate or do you want to attempt to touch the dragon?
Why not both?
Sure. You depress the plate and you feel up the dragon's paw, which is about the only thing you can reach from your height. These things are a good 20 feet tall. Cool. Alrighty then.
Can I go have a look at the interior circle, see if there are any
Let me
more
resolve.
buttons, or
Malachi
if
first.
things can like.
Oh, okay.
You depress the plate, and the white dragon statue comes to life. Its head
Fuck.
comes down. Looks like it's going to bite your head off, and then kind of straightens out and opens its mouth, and a massive breath weapon covers the central platform. Now, unfortunately, Friend was inspecting the platform and is near the line of fire. So if Friend could give me a quick con save.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm all right at that. 22.
You take 10 points of fire.
Oh my god.
10 points of cold damage.
Cold damage.
And it's a little bit chilly. What you observe from this is that the cold symbol on the plate does light up. And then, after a few moments, fades.
My armor shimmers as I use my last defensive field spell.
Maybe
Erebeth.
we all need to press a plate at once.
We'll come back to Erebeth's question first. You were saying?
Yeah, it was more. I was wondering if these are depressible or movable in any way. In the interior. But yeah, that might have
Okay,
answered.
yes.
That might have given us the.
Well, no, actually, the
Is it?
interior has not been tried. Which symbol would you like to attempt to press?
Well, since we've got one lit up, how about the one that's lit up?
All right then. You roll me a flat dexterity check. You weren't overly near to it, and to get to it before it fades is a bit of a stretch.
14.
14 will do it. You get there, trip over, elbow comes down, and it's not quite enough, and you pull yourself, and most of your body weight goes onto the plate while its last light of it is stopping to glow, and it clicks into place, and the light stays too.
Ah.
And
There
then,
we go.
shared only by you, nobody else. Well, that was a good guess there, girl. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Your friends look a little bit hurt. And, well, I could use with some eyes. So, if you give me an eye, I'll heal your friends.
Worth it.
Just the one?
Just the one.
Does it have to be your eye?
You didn't specify.
I don't have anyone else's on me at the second, so.
What's
Sure.
gonna be, girl? Oh, there we go. You feel a small, short hand reach around your eyeball and kind of play with it slightly and like a wobble it up and down. It's like, oh, maybe. And he checks the other one. It's like, and he seems to be kind of chewing over. His invisibility fades, and you see a small, eyeless little imp, kind of blind with short, sharp fangs. He's completely pink and hairy. And he's like, and completely rips out your left eye. And you're like, I put an eye, I put an eye, I put an eye, I put an eye. Oh, shit. And he makes a break for the exit.
Wait, do I see this happen?
Oh, absolutely. Everybody sees this happen.
What? I tackle him.
Roll athletics.
Like full on rugby tackle.
Yeah, hold on.
Wrap around his waist.
You
That's
need
a
to do
15,
your end of the deal too.
Yes, please.
All right, I've got him pinned down. What's going on, Erebeth? What have you
The
done?
little devil reaches up and bites your neck.
Ah.
You immediately feel like you have gained the benefits of a long rest. Hey, next! And he kind of attempts to squiggle out of your arms.
Let him bite you. It's fine.
The rest is like bleeding down. Sorry, left eye. Just, like, completely pouring blood down the side of her face. Completely drenched.
And I'm like, okay, let's go.
Friend, do you let the devil go?
So I feel like I've gained the benefits of a long rest.
Yes.
Just me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I let the devil go then. Oh, what is this creature?
I'm a little helper. And crawls up and just full body climbs up, hair just grating against you. Maybe it's like glass going over your arms, and just starts biting into you, and it just starts sucking slightly from one of your veins.
Ooh, it tickles.
This can't be sanitary. Sorry,
Nothing I ever do is.
Did you say a short rest or a long rest?
Long rest.
Long.
Long rest.
Good
Do I
deal.
also
For
get
only one
the
eye,
benefit?
good deal.
Or do I get damaged? Because that would be classic hell.
You get long rest.
I love it.
Losing steam here. Maybe got one more on me.
Malachi?
Malachi's gonna stick out their stump and say, I can't wait to find out what happens when it bites this.
You sure have to do. Well, it kind of jams the eye into his thing, and its whole facial structure kind of oblongs around it, and then the eye itself grows to 3 times the size. And you're just like, oh, that's brilliant. That is. I'll see you all. Oh, you've got big nose, don't you? Okay. And it jumps up and bites your stump. You do not get the benefits of a long rest. You get the benefits of a short rest.
Aw.
And the little guy passes out.
I will roll some hit dice.
Yeah, take those hit dice.
He healed your friends, plural.
Wow, that -1 con really biting me in the ass there.
Oh,
Oh my god.
You did choose this life.
I did, yeah.
Rolling.
oh. Alrighty. Thank you, Josh.
What is happening? Can I just sort of have I'm not touching it, but a look at all the piles of treasure to see if there's anything that I would
Absolutely. Roll an investigation check.
like. 27.
You wander around towering piles, and Tarquin actually disappears from view for a moment. I would like everyone else to take off their headsets.
Okay.
Wait, how do we know when to come back?
I'll wait for a minute. It'll be fine. Anyway, Tarquin, you're round a towering pile of gold, and you see an odd configuration of shapes. In amongst the gold, there are several long shafts, like spears almost, at irregular angles. And you're like, those make a strange pattern. And you go past, and you see a color that is not gold, but close. It's bronze. What would you like to do? Seems to be buried underneath all the gold.
Can I
And then
sort
there's
of
these multiple shafts.
quietly, so the other people don't. My team players that I love very much, obviously, so they don't hear. I'm going to sort of move the gold aside to have a look.
You find buried under the gold, and you find the right side of it, a bronze dragon buried under gold and staked into the floor.
Can I unstake it?
You go around and you attempt to pull on things. This feels like beyond a physical strength. You think if you pour some magic into this, you might be able to release the creature.
Okay. What?
Doesn't take a specific spell. If you give me a 3rd level spell slot, you'll be fine.
Okay, I'll do that.
You channel magic into it, effectively dispelling the effect of the staking, and you start pulling off the stakes.
Cool. And I can free it?
Yeah, it frees, and it shifts slightly, then breathes out a long, slow breath, and the dragon dies.
Oh.
From its chest, above the heart, falls off a single scale, and you feel in your mind, "Thank you, my friend, for my release. Take this." And the brass dragon dissolves into molten brass and disappears.
Okay, I'll take the scale. And I'll say some words for it.
Wow. That was thrilling.
Wow, what?
Amazing.
Tarquin returns around the corner, looking slightly harrowed.
You okay, Tarquin?
Yes,
Blue
all good here.
plate is still
yes.
depressed.
The blue one?
Yep.
Blue one. Is it lit up as well? Awesome.
Cool. So get the dragon statue to breathe on it, and then run and thing it down. Stay away from the circle whilst that happens, so that you don't get blasted.
I tickle the red dragon.
You tickle the red dragon. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll a death save.
A dex.
Okay.
Tickle
the red dragon doesn't do anything. There are plates to depress.
Can I
I will move into position so that
Let's
I can run
do
to
this
the
one at a
thing.
time. Erebeth was talking
Sorry.
first. What would you like to do?
I'd like to get close enough so that I can run and depress the plate once it is lit, but far enough away so that I do not get hit by the breath weapon.
All right. Now, you saw that the white dragon breath came out in a line. You may assume what you like about the rest. Cool, Malachi.
I was wondering if it was the element that was causing the reaction, or if it was the actual just physically depressing a plate.
Depressing the plate on the dragon causes the dragon to breathe. The breath itself seems to light the element on the central platform. The
And it's
element
possible to press-
fades, but you can press it down to lock it in place.
And you can press the element on the dragon without getting hit by the weapon.
Yes. As far as you know, from the white dragon only. Friend, you had a question.
Oh, so if I've seen that, okay. First I tickle the red dragon, nothing happens. Then I'm just
Yeah,
gonna depress the plate,
Okay.
checking that there's no one on the circle.
Do we?
In
do we
Airbreath, you're going to coordinate with us to
Do
try
we
and...
happen to know how breath comes out of different dragons? Do we know? I mean, the white dragon was nice and straight.
Mark,
but,
when you've
do I-
been slightly occupied, so
Okay.
this one's going to go through. You can think about that for the next one, but sure, roll a nature check for me. If I could have Erebeth make a dexterity saving throw, as indeed the red dragon does make a cone rather than a line.
Cool. I am standing back here.
Sure, you can have
Yes,
advantage.
white
You didn't know it was
card,
coming,
right.
but you can have advantage.
We didn't-
on
Eye contact thing.
yeah, you're totally out of the line. Oh, it's count.
What am I? Dexterity save?
Yes,
Advantage.
and advantage.
That was a 13.
You take 20 points of fire damage, but you do depress the plate.
I will use my inspiration
Okay,
from the start
reroll.
of the thing. Come on. That's a 15.
You take 10 points of fire damage as you pass the save.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, that was more than I. Are you okay?
That's fine. I was just a little bit close.
Definitely a little bit singed there, Erebeth. 2 of the 5 are now depressed. You guys know the procedure, but we will roll to see how much damage is taken, or if something else happens. What I will say is, Tarquin, having disturbed the gold, unfortunately, you do, after a round or two, set off an additional effect of this area, as a sickening radiance comes from the dragon's horde, and everyone can make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, wonderful.
Nice. Tight. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
There's plus sevens coming in.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
We love
if we
that
could get
for
some
you.
inspirations for
Amie.
Malachi, that would probably be great.
I knew what I was doing.
Please help Malachi. Oh, don't leave Sparkles an orphan.
Oh god, is this hitting Sparkles?
Oh, we would not let that happen to
Oh,
Sparkles.
absolutely.
Okay, I immediately use my reaction to give Sparkles resistance to this.
Cool. All of the gold in the room, having been disturbed, begins to give a sickening yellow glow to it. And you feel as though your stomach is turned into knots. And you want to throw up, and it sinks deep into you. Like radiation, boys. The DC is 16. If you fail, you take 11 points of damage, and you gain a level of exhaustion. If you pass, you take 5 points of damage, no exhaustion. DC is 16. Cool. Now,
Well,
there
that's
are
odd. I wonder
3
why that
plates
happened.
left, and there's an ongoing effect.
Okay, Tarquin, what if we just mage hand them down? Combo mage. Oh no.
Yes, yeah, that would work. But
I will mage hand.
You could mage hand.
Friend, you are not a friend in this moment.
That was a very specific friend.
Is the plate 30 feet or less from the button underneath the dragon statue?
Yes,
was
about
the-
15 feet away.
Cool.
However,
So
you
technically,
did notice
friend,
it took
that
most
is
of your
a
weight.
mage hand range.
Yes, but Erebeth, as I described to you earlier, you did notice it taking most of your weight.
Okay.
I can do it, like I'll be fine. I've done dragons before, not 5 at once, but like first time for everything, first death for everything.
Okay, wait. I have a plan. All right. So I run up to 15 feet close to the central plate.
Okay.
And then I run back to the pressure plate and I duck and I press it on the black dragon. And then as the breath comes out, I use my Boots of the Winding path to teleport partway there and then mirthful leap and then just body slam onto the plate myself.
Okay. That is awesome. You know what? I'm just going to give that one to you because that was an excellent sequence of events. I'll give that one to you for free. However, every round you're down here, more of the Signaling Radiance takes effect. You still have 2 more plates to do. Baby was going to take the next one. You do need a crate presser, unless your friend who's nuts, and a person
I
to
got-
either.
40 feet of movement, is that enough to like...
There will be a dexterity check involved to get there on time.
Okay.
You're a little bit quicker, so your DC is a bit lower.
I'll give it a go.
All right.
What could go
Uh,
wrong?
So you press the plate. You press the plate in, and you're going to try and make it to there on time.
Yes.
Make a dexterity check, just flat.
Dex check.
DC is 14.
Nailed it.
Nice.
I am speed.
I am speed indeed. She just runs up, takes the boot, uses it like a professional swimmer, and turns and dives for the plate, and using her prodigious strength, just forces it down with her hands.
Good job, baby.
Yes! This is what I was designed to do. Throw my body around.
Have you ever considered taking up professional rugby or wrestling?
I have no idea what those are, but yes.
Is that what you
Yeah.
just did? That, I think.
Yeah, easy.
I don't know.
People pay me to do that?
We've got.
I think that's
Can
it.
we keep count?
One
there's-
plate left?
We
there's
have one
more, there's
left.
more.
There's one left.
All right.
If someone wants to press the button, I can run.
Yeah, Tarquin, if you want to press the button.
Absolutely not. No, I think someone far braver than me should do that.
Can I
Can
just
I
do the
think-
same
You were
with the other
safe
one?
on the-
I felt like that
You were
worked
safe
really
on the
well.
I'll do it. I'll press your button.
button.
All right.
Yeah, I'll like stand next to the button and like a ready to run stance. I also have 35 feet of movement, by the way, so I'm a little quicker than
All right.
normal.
So same deal for you. Flat dexterity check. Your DC. Call it 15.
No.
Can I slap her on the ass to help her along?
You gotta remember, this is all happening all at once.
Can Sparkle slap her on the ass to help her along?
I'm
Does
just gonna
Sparkle
slap
survive
her
the
on
Signaling
ass.
Radiance?
See it as
Sparkles did, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then yes. Sparkles
Right.
like just grabs on the back of your cloak and goes, yeah.
For the assist.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Come on. 19.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sparkles.
Gets the
MVP.
press. The entire thing goes, and a central part of the structure opens up, slides around, and coming up is a huge red dragon claw. Stops, about 4 feet tall, clawed in, and with your passive investigation, Tarquin, you can tell this is a lever. Everyone else thinks it's a dragon. Why is it
What have we done?
Excellent. This appears to be a lever. I suggest that you go and pull that baby. That would be fantastic, because I'll do it myself, but it looks like it needs someone much stronger than me to do it. So
Absolutely. I don't think anything has ever gone wrong in my entire life from pulling a lever. I definitely don't think there's a disintegrate spell behind this, because that would be wild to happen twice.
No,
Baby won't
that
stop.
happened twice.
I cast guidance on baby. As she
Thank
walks
you.
past.
And that
You got
definitely
this.
wasn't recorded for a potential post-stream
Alright.
additional reward.
Oh,
Anyone
high five and pull
standing
it down.
on the circle as baby presses?
I back up.
Go,
No, I'll go by
Uh,
myself.
baby.
Oh,
You
yeah.
run up, you grab it, you pull it, and you disappear.
Whee!
It flicks back into position.
Bye.
Oh,
Maybe we should all
okay.
do it. Let's all jump on
Yep.
the circle and do it.
You're
Malachi
safe?
is already halfway up
Yeah.
there.
all right. Everyone else gets on the circle. Who pulls the lever? All right, Malachi. You pull the lever. It's a little bit heavier for you.
I'll do it with one hand, and then Sparkles can create some force
Substitute
as
for your
well,
stump.
because I've got a stump.
The stomp.
He just wraps his little tail around you, hugs you with his wings, and then he goes and grabs on with it in both hands and his mouth. And you pull the lever, and all of you disappear. I will take you to the next map.
Ooh,
With the
you
understanding that baby arrives first. Or
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
I mean,
love
if
that.
anyone to arrive first, it's probably a good thing it's baby.
I'm gonna kill the Kraken by myself.
We get there and it's already just dead on the floor. Just
Wild.
an axe in the middle.
Amazing
We're like,
job.
are we okay?
Larry.
Not bad.
Baby,
Yes.
you arrive in a strange room. It's a circular like the rest of the tower. Behind you are a set of alchemical mixtures and some tables with what look like corpses on them. Around you, left and right, are giant, green, sickly-looking tentacles stretching the span of the room. In front of you is a large, hunchbacked figure with spikes coming out of his back like a huge shell. And in front of that is a mountain of ice around the form of a once mighty kraken, now in much decay.
Oh, that was too late. This map.
Mark is legend.
Amazing.
Wow.
Oh yes, kudos. Kudos.
Once again, amazing job.
The figure turns. And I will show you some artwork, because this is a visual artwork, and you can use it. And you see a known, someone you might have seen before. This is Krull, a servant of Tina. He is a turtle death cleric. His mace spews toxic fumes, much like those behind you, and he looks very pleased to see you. The artwork is slightly misleading here, because Krull is not exactly like this. As he turns, it's fine, but when he comes full point of view with you, you notice that, the left-hand side of his face is sloughing off, and in his left eye is a burning green light, quite different from the dull of his other. And all the skin is missing, showing only white bleached bone. Well, it's about time. And he casts a 6th level spiritual guardians. Go!
Counter spell.
Okay.
We will roll initiative at this point.
What a twist, though. Maybe there was one spell.
Are we all there?
Yes, you will be next round.
Yeah.
Oh, can I go back to the 22, please? I roll at an advantage because I'm a barbarian, but it dropped me to the lower one. Would much rather have my natural 20, please.
Oh wow. Cool.
Oh, good. He got pie.
Oh.
Obviously, for those at home wondering, Kroll had a surprise round because he knew they were coming and they didn't know he was up there. Hence why
Yeah.
you get to go first, cast a spell, then it'll be baby. Cool. Alrighty then. Because I know somebody on the chat was like, no, why did you cast a spell before the bell? Because my bad guy needs to win.
Guys, was that two natural ones
Yep.
to balance my natural 20?
That was
Yes.
3 natural ones.
Wow. Guys.
Oh, no.
This relationship is lit. Alright, so far I have Airbeth, baby, blah, blah, blah. I think I got everyone. Yeah. Cool. Baby, it is your turn. No one else is on the map yet. You just have Kroll straight in front of you. This whirling green poison pours out of his hammer and swirls around him in a cascading effect of just nasty magic.
Yeah, it's horrible. I hate it, but also, it's baby. She's gonna run it. So I would like to quote everybody. I would like to rage. Just pull up my maul, and I'm like, this is the best situation ever. 1v1. I don't care that the rest of my party is not here. It's a good day for baby. And you just see this kind of necrotic energy start to fly around her leather jacket, and she just gets this fire in her eyes and just full tilt. Runs straight into the magical effect.
Awesome.
Which I'm sure will be fine. No regrets. It's a 13.
You take 35 points of necrotic damage.
Love that for me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is the bad guy too hard?
It's too hard, Stephen. Can you go easier on me? I only have 105 hit points. How much was that total? Sorry.
35.
Awesome. Not plus 35. That would be nice. Sweet. But do I get enough movement to get to him?
Only because you have 40 feet.
Yeah.
You get there.
I'll take it.
I did the math earlier. I was like, oh, that might be a bit mean. Oh, no, she gets there.
Okay. Get up to him. Is it flat behind him, or is there a wall?
It is onto a ice wall, and with your passive perception being 13?
Oh no, 15.
There we go. You do see in the Kraken's beak, because it has a massive beak that's the size of Kroll, you do see a stone.
Is it iced over at all, or is it just free for driving? Okay,
Ice
so let's cast our minds back to 5 minutes before, where we saw Kroll in his beautiful shell that was covered in spikes. We love spikes as much as we love hands and eyeballs, apparently. So baby's gonna do a little light yog up, get her maul and start flexing it. And she's like, okay. She does the mental calculations, which take her a good 30 seconds longer than anyone else. Of okay, if I hit him smack bang in the center, the soft part of his shell, I should hurt him, but also shove him straight into the ice, hopefully crushing the ice with my crusher feet, and just go for it. And also, I'm gonna do this.
Use of the feet.
I'm going to use this recklessly, because that's the only way baby knows how to attack. Let's go! With the +1 more, hopefully hitting for an 18.
Armor class is 17.
Yes!
Nice.
Unfortunately, your necrotic damage does nothing.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take a 16 magical bludgeoning.
I will roll a concentration check.
Yes.
He is fine with a natural 18.
Okay, how's the ice behind him? Because I want to push him with the
slam
crusher
into
feet.
it, roll me, let's say, 3d6.
3d6. Let's go over here. Wait, I've lost the dice. The turn order is in my way. Let's go. 12.
Good to know.
Awesome. And then I would like to do it again.
Go.
Woohoo!
Blue Barbarian.
We love it. 21 to hit.
Hits.
Nice.
14 points as I just whack him straight in the same spot. I just want to try to make a weak spot on both his soft shell in the front and the ice behind him.
Now, unfortunately, your crusher feet activates once per round, I believe.
Only once. So,
Okie dokie.
just for flavor. I'd like to make a sandwich.
It is now Kroll's turn. Remembering everyone else arrives later. Kroll's going to do a thing.
Yep.
Let's do a... Ooh. Yeah. Let's do a good old Ray of Enfeeblement.
Or not. We don't have to. We
Oh,
could
no,
just
it's
have a cup of tea.
concentration. Oh, damn. Why all the fun things concentration, guys?
What's more important to you?
Definitely not that. Definitely not that. He's going to hit you with his maul.
Okay. Fair mole versus mole action. We love it here.
With advantage because you are attacking recklessly.
Yep.
That's a natural 20.
I deserve everything that comes with me.
Cool.
I hope you are ready to revive me. No diamonds needed.
We're on our way.
Don't rush. It's cool.
You take 34, 40 points of damage.
40
Sorry,
bludgeoning?
let me do the math on that one for you.
Yeah.
It is 16 points of bludgeoning damage reduced to 8, and then
8?
24 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Apologies, I forgot the rage.
Hey, bad. I'm feeling fine.
Mostly.
She was not. I'm on Malachi's neck right now. It makes me nervous.
Okay, is on mute. It is back to the top of the round, and baby, it is indeed your turn.
Okay, so I see how we're going to do this. A little bit more. I can do this, and I crack my neck a little bit, and flex my arms. I'm like, okay, let's go. And I stand with my legs apart and do a croquet mallet hit straight into his chin. Recklessly, again, because I did not learn my lesson the first time.
And Mother says, "Fool, you will serve the mistress. You know not what you do."
I'm really not good at taking instructions, that's why I'm here. It's a 16, so not enough on that first one.
Yeah, okay, well, hopefully the second attack hits, or I just lost my effort for nothing.
Hopefully. I'm gonna crack it straight back down. Whack him on the top of the head. Just a little boop. Little boop. Yeah!
He
love it.
swings his head back, bangs his head on the ice, trying to escape your first attack, and then you come down and clip the front of his beak. And you actually shatter off the front end of his nose, and the rest of the skin on the side peels away.
Insane. Now, do we do potion bonus actions? Because for flavor, I want to drink that magical potion that I picked up earlier for a really good price of Malachi's hand.
Cool. You down the potion, it doesn't do anything.
Delicious! I am hydrated! Let's go! Make your homies!
Awesome. You hear a thump, 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 thump of other people appearing behind you. Erebeth, as you arrive, you see out of the window a crackling vortex beginning to open.
Oh, that. Okay. That doesn't seem good.
And behind that,
That also doesn't seem good. Cool. None of that seems good. None of that seems good. I will see this go, okay. And I will go to my selection tool and run back to here with my 30 feet, pull out my bow, and first of all, as a bonus action, cast Hunter's Mark as the tattoo on my arm flares.
Nice.
There is a arrow tattoo on her arm. And onto, the one enemy in here, please.
Kind of buried behind Baby's amazing bulk and booty shorts.
Wonderful. I'll turn that on, and then I am going to take a couple of shots.
All right.
Let's attempt them at sharpshooter.
Malachi, you're on deck.
So, first attack. So that's a 20 to hit.
Damn. Absolute hits.
And I'm going to make this a shadow arrow, so I would like a wisdom saving throw, please.
Yes, the cleric for wisdom saving throw.
Let's see, that is 31 points of damage.
Ooh. It does make the save.
It does make the save, but takes the damage. So can see more than 5 feet in front of him.
I mean, it's right. It's me. I'm there.
Yeah, that's my first attack. Second attack. That is a crit.
Awesome.
4. However much damage that one is.
That's 10, 26,
So
31.
There we go.
Nice.
So 62 points of damage in a round. That's
Erebus
me.
has arrived.
Oh, a pair of arrows. Thump, thump. You actually bend them around Baby's form, and they slam one side of the shell, the other side of the shell, and you see the front top of the shell kind of pop forward like it's going to come off entirely. And you see the darkened skin has like flecks of green running right up it.
Nice.
He looks
just get
badly
this-
hurt.
Thumbs up.
And amazingly, the spiritual guardians drops.
That's good.
That's
That's
unfortunate.
good.
Now, just doing some housekeeping. Baby, on the top of your second turn, do we do the spiritual guardians damage? Don't think we do.
Absolutely no. I can't lie to you.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Wish I could. Let's go.
You do pass, so you take 16 points of necrotic damage.
16. You know, I'm gonna. Can I use my stone's endurance on that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a d12 and try to just reduce it a little bit. Yes. So
What's
that's
your con
a
roll?
total of 11 off.
Nice.
Yay.
Great job. So the spiritual guardians in its last steps kind of like forces itself up your nose and down your throat, and you start coughing heavily, and then you kind of like steal your Goliath gaze to him and just kind of headbutt him, and it stops.
Yeah, my lungs and throat are already like acid line.
Yes, it's
From
been a
the
rough
swamp.
day for the lungs. Rough day for the lungs. Cool bananas. Okay.
Malachi arrives on the center of the sigil, and they look around, and they seem really, really excited as they're looking at all this alchemical equipment and these tentacles and this giant mountain of ice. And as soon as they see Krull, they will suddenly look incredibly disappointed. As they say, "What is this? We have so many clerics in this Shadowfell, and all of them, do you know what they are? They are all death clerics. Nothing but death clerics. I left on vacation to see new things, but this absolutely not. You'll get banished." So I'm going to cast Banishment on Krull just to get rid of him so we can get to the
The
Kraken.
real thought, absolutely.
So we
sure.
can get to the Kraken. The priority.
I will roll a charisma saving throw.
Please do. The DC is 18.
I definitely get banished.
Okay, good. Now I can enjoy myself. Look,
Oh.
Loughlin, let's get it. Let's go. Honestly.
Oh, I love
Getting people
that.
behind the DM screen a little bit. Krull disappears to the Shadowfell because mostly undead at this point. Mostly undead at this point, as you understand. The Shadowfell is home of the undead, and it arrives right in that ticket line, right next to Frederick. It's like, Malachi, send you? He's like, I can't believe I'm waiting in line in the Shadowfell again.
With my movement, I would like Malachi to walk 30 feet just straight up to this stone. Reach out with a stump, realize they're missing a hand, swap arms, go for the other hand.
Yeah.
Is it so it's encased
Piece of ice.
over in ice?
Yeah.
As a bonus action, I can get Sparkles to give it a wee little sting and try and dislodge
Krull
it.
just lands on it with his claws and it's just
And I'll be saying, Sparkles, you're doing good job.
roll damage. It is immune to poison, if there is a poison component. 3 points of piercing damage. Good to know.
Yes, we love Sparkles. Team Sparkles. MVP.
Alright.
I'll give Sparkles some little scritches and tell him he's doing a wonderful job.
No, banishment from memory is hilarious, and I don't get a save again, do I? That's fun.
No, if they're native to another plane, they're basically gone as long as I concentrate on it for a full minute.
Cool, absolutely. Tarquin, you're up. It's straight by Krull's turn.
So the stone is covered in ice.
The stone is indeed covered in ice.
How deep in ice?
With your passive investigation, it's very easy to tell. It's like pretty deep in there, but there's been some significant progress made in that direction.
Right. Can I ask the other people to move away? Maybe Baby and Malachi, and I'd like to cast Shatter on it. On the ice.
You are still in initiative, but you do have enough room to throw the shatter behind through the ice and potentially hit the Kraken if you want. Well, you will hit the Kraken. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
Yep.
Kill steal.
Well, I'm trying to, let's go for that.
All right. I can't save against a spell effect because I am a lodestone. So roll damage, and then I believe double it for a shatter, or a shatter disadvantage on a save. I can't remember.
Shatter is
I'm usually pretty good at these things, but shatter is a weird one. The secondary effect doesn't get used as much,
Constitution saving throw.
which I fail because I'm an object.
Okay.
Weird
I
people
am
roll
an
for objects, and you're like, but it can't save. It's a thing. Yep, 8 points thunder damage.
I think it takes more because it's at higher levels. No, sorry.
It's made of stone,
3d8
crystal, or
thunder
metal.
damage.
Oh, no, wait.
The disadvantage on the saving
Oh,
throw.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'll give you half again the damage. We'll call it 12. Call it there. Yep,
Yay.
sounds good.
An inorganic
Seems-
material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw
Yeah,
anyway.
so-
but yeah.
As I said, I generally house roll, auto fail for like, objects because I don't think an object can save against being blown up. It's just me. But I'll give you half again the damage for the fun part.
Cool.
Oh, and then anything else from Tarquin? You have made a significant dent in it. This thing only has a few sheets of ice between you and your prize. Friend.
I'm gonna gallop up to it and just punch the ice around it with my punchy glove and just try to get in there.
Your punchy punches.
A friend is amazing.
Go.
Just gonna
roll
punch the wall. You can't stop me, wall.
16 to punch the. So I'm trying to punch the ice
Everyone hits
around the thing, right?
Yeah,
Wild if
to
you
get it
missed.
out.
Just roll damage. See if you get through.
8 thunder.
Cool. You blast apart the remaining 3 hit points this thing has, and you rake the amount of sheets for it.
Yes.
That is your attack action. You have another attack action and an object interaction. It will be an athletics check to lift this thing, which will require an action.
Oh, good. Oh, require an action, so I don't have
Yes,
an action if
unfortunately.
we're still in initiative. Okay.
Just because we are
touch.
still in initiative, and I do have a few things to keep track of.
Okay. I touch it,
That's not ominous.
but I don't lift it. That's me.
Cool. You go and you
got
can't
it.
squiggle it, and it seems very stuck in place. You're like, oh, damn. Tell you what, I will say you can have advantage. You can give someone advantage by pulling and hauling on it.
Go, baby, come get this out with me.
Top of the round is indeed Baby.
Absolutely. I am ready and here. How convenient. I'd just like to walk up and, I mean, in the most polite way, just kind of like elbow friend away. And like
helping.
lift it up like my championship belt of my wrestling gigs, apparently. Another thing I'd be good at.
Roll athletics at advantage.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'm still raging for a little bit.
Yep.
Yes.
21. You pull and you
21.
haul, and
Oh,
comes out of this fitting.
I hold it above my head. Pure victory moment.
Woo, I got to high
Nice
five
job.
you.
I look at the window. We may want to get out here like now.
So we come past Baby's turn. Yes, Baby, do you want to move? You can move.
You know, Baby's in the midst of victory. She's feeling great. I'm gonna stand right here by my Kraken friend.
Cool. So initiative count 20. The Kraken comes to life.
Yeah, that felt
As you do.
like it was gonna happen. Actually, hang on, wait. Can I say that my victory yell is my zealous presence
Oh,
and make it a war cry?
look, you know what, Baby? It is a Baby thing to do. I'll buy it from the character perspective. Why not?
I would do it in real life, but it is 5:15 and my neighbors are sleeping. So we'll just pretend.
Baby lets a heroic cry of victory. Lowstone under one arm, Maul over the other shoulder. Looks like it's ready to get out of here and complete the mission. At that
Amazing.
point, the ice rumbles and begins to crack as the Kraken itself comes to life. And, you know, other plane or not, still connected by undeath. Veil is quite thin here. You do see the one green eye light up in the Kraken.
Incredible.
And it goes in for a bite on baby.
I love that for me.
21 to hit.
That'll do it. Also, my rage is now fallen because I didn't re-rage, so...
Oh, that's 19 points of damage.
19 points! Yes. Yes, I feel like Malachi.
Awesome. And you are swallowed.
And I'm swallowed. That's where I want to be. Inside a kraken. I love D&D.
So the most important question is, did the stone also get swallowed?
I am
Absolutely.
definitely holding on to that.
No.
It's fine. I'm where I want to be. Inside a kraken.
Just hit it really lots from
I'm
the
gonna rip my
inside.
bay out. Let's go. Acid's gonna
Bring the
Just have to
lodestone with you.
Add things to my initiative order.
You guys all have advantage on your attacks and saving throws until my next turn. So just remember that when you're trying to pull my dead body out of the crack.
Thank you, baby.
Alrighty then. Sorry, just doing some housekeeping on my end just to tidy up the initiative order for myself. That was the Kraken's turn. It is still frozen over and is not getting all its fun things like, legendary actions and that sort of fun stuff, because it's still a little bit icy. Erebeth, it's your turn. You notice that portal got bigger, and there seems to be someone moving through it, but it's not quite out yet.
Okay. Okay. Now, a little bit of bullshit. So, Hunter's Mark, I can move if it drops to 0 hit points. Technically, him being vamped away. Sorry?
Your concentration is still active. Your radar is just doing this. like a lost compass.
Am I able to... Is it still on... what's his face? Or am I able to...
You have one use of this, so I'm going to say you can move it if you want.
Okay, thank you. I will do so. And then I'm going to try and shoot the Kraken and yell out, "We have some trouble incoming, by the way. I have a real bad feeling about that."
Yeah, it just ate baby. We can see.
No, out the window. Look out the window. And I will shoot.
Fire the assault Kraken.
At advantage, that is a 25 to hit.
The 25 does indeed hit. The Kraken does have some extra additional armor well behind the ice. It only has its beak free at the moment, so it has like a 10-foot reach out of the ice, and everything else is kind of covered in ice.
So that is 20 points of damage.
Cool, solid. The Kraken looks unbothered.
Wonderful.
Love that.
I'm gonna try and shoot again.
Yeah, still advantage.
Somewhat fruitlessly. So that is a 23.
Will hit.
Awesome. Awesome. So that is a 24 to hit, 24 damage.
24 points of damage. Just read the I'm going to take a big nasty swallow out of you. That sounded worth when I said it out loud. Cool.
It's a little light ball for 5
Yeah, I see.
That is not quite enough. It's got to be 50 points of damage.
So close.
I will tell you that this thing looks like it's trying to heave, and you see baby's mace, she's doing the classic pushing up from within the Kraken, the mouth is slowly opening, but it looks like you need a little bit more to get there.
Let me out! Please!
That is it for my turn.
I will remind you do have an action surge.
I do. Yes, actually, that is a wonderful idea. Thank you for reminding me. I will use that because we need baby out of
once
there.
to get over the threshold. And baby might
come
survive the next one.
on. That is a 19, which I assume does not hit. Misses. I just need it to work, so I'm doing no sharpshooter. Come on.
There we go.
Oh man, okay, that was good. I didn't do that sharpshooter. Okay, so that is a 13 damage.
2 points over what you needed. The Kraken now has to make, and I'll roll this for everybody. The Kraken needs to beat a DC 25 con save. Unfortunately for everyone, it has a plus 14. So, it's a 50-50 shot.
Ow. That's a lot. That's a lot of con.
I'm a
A
terrible
lot of
person.
Kraken.
And at this point, I'm going to use my DM initiative I was given by the audience.
Oh!
Bastard.
You betrayed us!
So I'm just going to do a quick...
Another net one. Another net one. Come on. Come on.
2 in a row.
Oh! I was going to kill her. I was going to fully kill her. But the dice had other plans. Baby, describe for me how you burst free of this Kraken's mouth.
It's amazing. Okay, so we're gonna close our eyes and we're gonna imagine slow motion everything. As this mole is like grating along the palate of its mouth, and it's just like blood and gunk and just necrotic joy. And these arrows are hitting. One misses, it hits the ice, but that's okay because the next one hits, and that's enough to kind of gurgle. And she kicks off the kraken's I don't know, epiglottis, the like dangly thing at the back.
Yep.
Just scraping along, busts out, knocks out a tooth as she's going, and just does a slow motion. Yeah. And fly.
Lodestone underarm, covered in just juice, just Kraken juice. As a general descriptor. But unfortunately not stomach acid, which is 41 points fast damage around. So.
Take that.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm freshly juicy. Fly out.
Right then. Malachite, your turn. Excellent move by Erebeth. Excellent.
Thank you.
You're on
Yay
mute.
for the damage potential that I have.
What I was going to do was dive into the Kraken's mouth and dimension door both of us out. But now that baby is out with this lodestone, so if we get this lodestone out of here, we save the universe something.
Yes,
Is the general idea. Okay.
You do see in the distance, amongst all the dragons, is a weird-looking dragon. It seems to be made entirely of flesh. Like, it's just in there. It seems to be fighting another party of adventurers off in the distance. And you see Spike, like, drive straight through the after image of it as it, like, stomps over and it goes under. And then, like, the bird catcher goes up through its face and then grabs another black dragon behind it. That spirals and slams into the floor as Spike does a full burnout and swings this thing once, twice, thrice, releases the jets, and the thing flies over and it's just completely road rash to hell. And another 3 dragons starts piling on Spike.
Malachi starts feeling some feelings. I have a question for you. If I were hypothetically to pass the lodestone onto Sparkles and then hypothetically banish Sparkles, returning Krull, Sparkles will return to the plane of origin. Where would that
I'll
be?
stop you right there. Sparkles is incapable of lifting the lodestone. Cannot consider a carried object on Sparkles. The thing required a DC 20 athletics check to lift. I accept many amounts of shenanigans in my games. You're all very aware of this. This is breaking the bounds of...
I would like to put
of
something... I would like to pitch something. Friend is from the Fey realm.
Oh.
Now, whoever I banish, you're going to be, like, protecting that stone, and it's going to be up to everybody else. We're not going to have any other thing really keeping us here. It'll just be the rest of the party punching a Kraken in the face. Is Friend okay with missing out on punching a Kraken in the face and instead running this lodestone?
Friend is built for punching.
I want to punch it so bad.
I feel like the obvious candidate for this is actually Tarquin.
Well, yeah, we're not on the material plane.
Yeah, I
Actually,
mean,
I
technically
feel
all
like-
of us, right? None of us technically come from here. I look like it belong, but...
However, this is your turn currently, and the lodestone is currently in the possession of Baby.
That's true. Now, next question. As a free item interaction, could I just take it off Baby and roll it like a bowling ball across to Tarquin?
Any interaction with this lodestone requires an action.
And Sparkles
too
is
big.
definitely too weak for this. Okay, so what are we going to
I'm
do?
sorry, I allow much shenanigans. This is beyond debate. My suspension of
Beyond
disbelief can only go so far.
Is Tarquin okay with being teleported to safety while the rest of the group suicides?
Doubt it.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
No drawbacks.
in that case, Malachi is going to use their action to hold banishment on Tarquin. Point at the spot where Krull is definitely about to show up again and fill you in on exactly the plan. If you can run across to us and grab this, as soon as you hold this stone, banishment is going to go off. Whether it is you catch it on somebody else's turn or you manage to grab it on your own. And then you know what? As a bonus action, I'll get... Yeah?
Is that in order to hold a spell, that in itself requires concentration.
It does indeed. Do you know what? I'll do it.
Cool, so Krull back.
Let's bring
with his
Krull
fifth
back.
level spiritual guardians up. Cool. Good to know.
No, he dropped that.
I'm
He
sorry, how
dropped
long
it.
was he away for?
No,
No, he dropped
One
concentration
round.
on it.
One round he was gone. What did he do on that round?
recast
Those
it.
spiritual guardians.
Wow.
Um,
That's asshole behavior to the rest of the people in that line.
Yeah, what a dick.
Yeah, absolutely. And I believe he is actually on top of sorry, interact with things, so that's going to move back. He is actually right on top of Baby. He is actually standing over top of Baby. Currently.
Yeah, okay. Love that. Don't sit down. May kill me.
You know, the best part about all of that is that is the end of Malachi's turn, because it happens at the end of Malachi's turn. The next person in the initiative is...
I have a bonus action that I haven't used yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Krull's
get...
not yet arrived. Because you... Actually, no, he would have arrived. He could arrive. Alright. Krull arrives.
I'm gonna get
take the bonus action.
Sparkles to stab Krull in the face, and the tiny, tiny chance that he hits and breaks
Sure.
his concentration.
Yes.
No. Sure, why not?
We love Sparkles.
No.
It doesn't work.
We
I'm
still
done.
love Sparkles. Sparkles is trying.
Good job, Sparkles!
Good
It was
job,
all a
Sparkles.
very good plan. It was all a very good plan. Cool. All right then. Krull sees you concentrating on a spell, because Krull is a fellow spellcaster and smacks you in the face with his maul.
Okay, go for it. Armor class 15, like, try.
Right.
Interesting.
You take 25 points of damage. I would like a DC 12 Constitution saving throw to maintain the spell.
At
Yeah, so-
advantage, because I haven't had my turn yet.
I'm definitely probably
Hold on,
going
I
to
can-
fail that. So
I
it's...
flash of genius you. Oh, if you're doing a saving throw. With words of encouragement. You got this, Malachi!
Instead,
Okay.
how about I encase myself in some more ice and skip the saving throw completely?
You have used... No, you have not used your reaction. That's Sparkle's reaction. Okay. So your reaction does that. Does it say the word incapacitated?
Yes.
One thing
Yes.
you cannot do well incapacitated is concentrate on a spell.
Alright, in that case, I'm definitely going to concentrate on the spell. You're going to see the most amazing constitution save you've ever seen.
Advantage.
At
Get a-
advantage?
+4.
At advantage.
We're trying to
With
make those
the-
happy years, guys. That's a 6. That definitely fails. You get smacked in the
Oh,
face.
makes it
Goodbye,
10.
banishment. Boom, 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 boom.
Ah!
The DM will win.
The DM is going to win. Tell our
Monsters know what
story,
they're doing,
Tarquin.
guys. The monsters know what they're doing. Heroic attempt by all y'all to completely banish my combat, but that is fine.
We tried.
That is Krull's
Guess we'll
turn.
just have to fight.
Harquin the Honest. What would you like to do?
So I think we're on to plan C now, probably.
Definitely F, or at least down to F by now. As Krull says, I hate the damn line!
How is it? He was looking quite beat up, is that right?
Oh yeah, he's like completely messed up.
Right.
I was going
I'm
to
gonna-
heal him, and I was like, nah, I'll just nuke them when they get back.
Wait.
Right.
Sorry to interrupt. I had 17 points of Armor of Agathis up, which means when Krull hits me in melee, he will take 17 points of cold damage immediately.
I believe it's actually 25.
You are correct. It is actually 25, and he'll need to make a concentration check on his Spirit Guardians.
We
Doesn't
love
need to.
that.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Oh, you just kill stealed from Tarquin.
Coming back to that. We'll try to get everyone's cool abilities in there. So 25 points of damage from cold damage, not necrotic, which is helpful. Still halved. Still enough.
You remember the tiny little demon that was dead on Spike's giant spike near the beginning of the session?
Yeah.
I want the icy spikes on Malachi to exactly match the pattern of spikes on Spike, the vehicle, and kill Krull in the exact same way so that his head will be impaled on the spike and his body will hang exactly where Spike's flag is currently hanging. And then I will say, back to the line!
As he goes straight back to the line. Nice. We're all completely impaled. The rest of the skin slops off. The bright green goes dark in his eyes, and he falls to the floor. The Kraken goes still.
Apologies to Tarquin.
Tarquin, it's your turn.
So the Kraken is dead or just emotional?
Not moving currently.
Okay. Well,
It was already dead.
So it's sort of an undead Kraken. Well, I'm going to go with the original plan, which was to get this stone the heck out of here. So I'm going to go... where my pointer? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I will Misty Step to the jewel, and I will pick it up, ready for... Oh, has Baby still got it?
Unfortunately, yes, Baby still has it, but as I've said previously, it takes an action to lift this stone, and it is a DC 20 athletics check.
Well, I have got an action, because Misty Step is a bonus, so I'll give it a crack. What's the
All
worst
right,
that can
then,
happen?
Wizard. Roll that nat 20.
What was it? Athletics check?
Thanks.
Oh,
Feels like
strength.
your
yes,
kind of thing.
that's renowned for strength.
Hey, roll that 20. We'll see. Oh,
You told him to do it.
Yeah, you brought it into existence.
Yeah.
You told him to do it.
Tarquin gets over there. Slight jog. Tarquin's not the most athletic guy in the world. He's not a full sprinter. Still manages somehow. You swear there's magic on his shoes. He still manages to get the same 30 feet as everyone else, but doesn't look nearly as effortless doing it. Disappears in a flash of mist, reappears directly under it, and like... What's the Greek god's name? Atlas. Goes full Atlas on this. Gets... and now has possession of the stone.
Right, I'm just waiting for Malachi now.
Friend, what would you like to do?
So, as far as I can tell, we're not fighting anymore.
Yes, but we are still in initiative cause things.
Because things. Okay. Okay. Now that I feel not threatened by these creatures, I look to where Erebeth was pointing. What's going on?
It's wild out there.
Coming past from one direction is a flying manticore with a large red dragonborn on its back. Coming out of the portal is a head going face right out of the portal. The first thing you see is the tip of a crown. Then a fleshless face covered in runes etched into the bone itself. One glowing eye emerging, ribs cage rattle, arm comes out, reaches a bony finger forward, and then the stub of a left hand. As Vecna arrives.
What?
Stares straight at Arkan the Cruel. I've come for my hand.
Like, you've got your hand. You're all good.
He's got only one hand. He's a bit like Malachi right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
does
those are
Malachi have your
more.
other hand?
For those ones. It's a handy episode, guys. We've
handy
foreshadowed
episode.
this. Arkhan the Cruel is currently in the possession of the Hand of Vecna, as per Critical Role, as per the Descent into Avernus storyline.
Oh wow. We're
Vecna
canon,
is
guys.
here to get his hand back.
We are canon.
I mean, okay.
So is that person on the summoning portal, or are they both?
No,
So
they're out
having
on the-
effectively crash landed in as he has flown on his manticore in here, Arkhan arrives and he is actually just after Baby in the initiative, and Vecna is chasing close behind. You wonder why Arkhan wasn't here earlier. It is for reasons.
Okay, so these two look like they want some blood. Is that what's going on?
Potentially that conflict has nothing to do with you guys. But, friend, it is your turn. What would you like to do? Krull is dead. The Kraken seems disabled. Arkhan the Cruel, a formidable combatant, has entered the playing field. Sees that you've murdered his bestie, Krull, who, arranged half of this for him, and is probably, you can see he's quite withered. He has these green veins going up the side of his neck, much like Krull did, taking some toll from the mere possession of the Hand of Vecna. And Vecna himself has arrived saying, I want my hand back.
Oh boy.
We don't have your hand. There's
It's
so
not
much
what we
going
do.
on right now. Huh?
Look, I will point out, we did achieve our $666.
Ah!
And
Yay!
Vecna is here for that purpose. We achieved it some time ago, however, this is where I wanted them to arrive. So, here we go.
Amazing.
Thank you for your patience.
Thank you for our gift of Vecna.
Thank you for
Johnny,
all your
the other part of that
donations
will be
to
happily
make
present.
this happen.
I turn to Tarquin. Tarquin, are these? Should I punching these two?
Run and punch them. That's a great idea. Go for it.
Do that?
Nothing bad will happen.
Friend, maybe not.
No, please.
What
Yes,
should I
yes,
do?
Go for it, friend.
Who do I hit?
Any of them.
Oh, yes.
Just keep them away from me.
Okay, so I was charging up. Just like my armor was crackling with electricity because I was getting ready to save my friend Baby from this kraken, and then that all happened and Baby came out, but I'm all like charged up, like, okay, and I'm gonna leap out of the way of these folks and just let off a lightning bolt.
This is happening.
Yes.
Sorry, who are you going to lightning bolt?
Just
Whose
these.
side are we on?
I don't know. They said hit the things. I'm hitting. I don't know.
You've got to choose whose side we're on. No pressure, but make the right decision.
You said hit the things, and I don't know what's going on. So I'm just shooting both of those two there. Oh, these are three different people. The Dragonborn and the Manticore.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, we're Team Vecna.
And you don't get counter.
Oh, awesome.
Team Vecna.
So a dex save for me, I believe. Let's have a look. Dex is not his strong suit. That's so fine. That's 11. Definitely takes full damage.
Fails.
I don't know why he doesn't have Paladin.
8d6 gives us 29 lightning.
Cool. 29 points of lightning damage. The Manticore does indeed pass.
So that's half as much.
14. Cool. Alright then. Lightning arcs from your armor, strikes the tall Dragonborn as he was unaware as he turns his massive axe in his hand towards Vecna. Kind of grunts, and the last sparks of it come over the top and hit his Manticore right in the eyes. Is that in your turn?
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, I've distracted them, I think. Get out of here!
I am 10 hit points. I'm feeling spicy. Let's go. All right, I have a question for the DM because that's how we all start our turns at level 10. Stress situations. Okay, in the center of the room, in the platform that we arrived upon, is there a familiar red dragon claw?
This one's blue, but yes.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna say goodbye to everyone as I pick up Tarquin. I'd like to go forward and pull the lever.
Okay, so normally as an action to grapple and grab people, but you do have 2 attacks, so that's totally acceptable. Also, Let's
I'm
be
not
fair,
resisting.
Tarquin's
I
not
think
really
he's
just an
willing.
object to you at this point. He doesn't weigh that much.
I mean,
It's definitely like an object interaction for that. The
there's
lodestone's
respect.
heavy, but we've covered that you can indeed carry it, so I'm not going to require an additional roll. I'm not going to allow this.
Okay, so like halfway through, like picking him up, I'm like, oh, sorry, hang on, Tarquin, do I have your permission to touch you? I need to ask your consent.
Go for your life.
Absolutely, okay. And I like wrap my arms around
More
him,
importantly,
fireman's
go
lift
for my
him,
life.
and like trot on over to pull the dragon's claw.
I'm just clutching the crystal like a baby now.
Oh. And I'm clutching you like a baby. It's baby on baby action. Baby all the way down.
Babyception.
Oh, God.
Baby and Tarquin disappear.
Oh, where did I just take us?
It is,
What do I see? Do I want to rage?
you appear back in the room below. The gold has stopped glowing, thankfully. That's it. There's 5 dragons. There's an open door. There seems to be a dogfight happening outside. Spike's having the time of his life. And yeah.
Okay. I look over at Tarquin and I'm like, okay, like I know you're used to running away and like leaving everyone, but that felt bad. It's kind of nice.
It's not actually running away. It's a tactical advance away from the enemy.
That had so many syllables in it. I have to believe you. You said it with enough confidence.
Let's go and find Spike and get the hell out of here.
Now, I will say that Tarquin, if you're going to continue carrying the stone while Baby is carrying you, you're going to have a chest compressed, and I will be requiring saves against that. Do you want to pass it to Baby?
What, the stone?
Yes, up to you.
Sure.
All right. Baby, you throw it under one arm and then throw Tarquin over shoulder.
Oh yeah,
head.
definitely still carrying Tarquin. Like I know I can move faster than him, even if he does that little wizard man magic feet move. I'm like, nah, I can do this. I'm doing my best rugby impersonation, whatever that is.
I think this is the point where we break initiative and we go for more of a narrative discussion of what happens next. As we don't have the 10 rounds worth of time it would take. So, what's going to happen is Baby and Tarquin get away. Spike arrives. On top of Spike is a relatively unassuming but very hot man in a maze uniform, who is currently pecking repetitively at a large dragon head that seems to be mounted to the front of Spike. You don't know how it got there. It seems unerringly weird. But Spike rolls around. He actually trundles, goes full transformer, turns over, slams the dragon down, grinds his gears into it, rips the wings off, it comes over the head of it. It's completely a mayhem and gore, everything. Slams around and goes, "Hey, time to go! Where's the rest of them?"
Oh, no, there's just us. Don't worry about the others. It's fine.
Well,
I like your new
everybody dies now.
accessory. Wow.
You yeet Tarquin in the back, you carry the lodestone on board, and we return to the top of the tower.
Oh my gosh.
Arkin the Crow turns to face Vecna. "I killed you once before. I took your hand, it is mine by right of conquest." Takes the axe, bears down upon Vecna. 1, 2, 3, divine power of Tiamat, who is not too far away on the same layer of hell. Arkin's power in this place, in this time, is immense. And he goes blow for blow with Vecna, who writhes back, swirling vortexes of arcane energy, blocking various blows, taking the rest on his undead flesh, billowing back out as Arkin mounts his Manticore and takes the air after him. The fight is going back and forth. Does the party intervene?
Yes.
I was gonna say-
The Raven Queen very famously frowns on undead. However, Malachi is in no position to directly intervene, but what I do have is the invocation that allows me to cast Silent Image at will. So for the next 10 minutes, there's going to be a 15-foot wide billboard, think like Vegas glittering lights, glowing neon letters that says, "Vecna sucks.
Nice.
Raven Queen rules." and then a little neon image of Malachi just pulling some fingers.
With both hands, or is like sparkles making a tail finger for you?
One of them's a stump, and then there's a little mini neon sparkles pulling the fingers on Malachi's stump.
Excellent. Perfect.
And then Malachi's
Love
running
that
his
picture. Erebeth, do you take part?
No. My priority at the moment is to get away and get safe.
Do you run over and pull the lever?
Yeah, I will gather up friend. If Malachi will let me,
Malachi.
once he's done. Come on,
Are you coming?
We're going.
I jump on the platform with Erebeth, and after Malachi's made the billboard, I just cast Gust, and like I'm just blowing you up. You weigh nothing, so you just float over. Come on, we're leaving,
My
we're
question
out.
for Malachi is, does he allow this?
Malachi, if Sparkles wasn't here, Malachi would happily die fighting Vecna. But Malachi does care very deeply about Sparkles, and we need to get Sparkles to safety. Which means that for the next 10 minutes, I will continue to concentrate on that glowing billboard whilst I run.
Now, the mere invocation of the Raven Queen's name in this place does carry some weight. So, my question for you is, let's make a roll. Let's see how much you can influence what happens here. Roll me a spellcasting ability check. That is, same as your spellcasting attack, it should be charisma plus proficiency. The
Great. Do I have any spellcasting attacks?
Is 20.
Okay, let's have a look. I can do that. That is a D20 plus 9.
And at this point, we're going to take a wish that was in the very start of this session, and we're going to double the power of this spell.
Ooh.
A multitude of these signs start towering over, and you just see them make that sort of massive, gargantuan, tall form of the Raven Queen herself, as your image just like board lights up the top of her. She's standing there like a skyscraper, the Raven Queen herself in all her glory, and Vecna shrivels and shrinks away from the horrendous image of the Raven Queen as Arkin the Crow bears down on once, twice, thrice, axe blow after axe blow, the rage coming into his eyes, that berserker rage he had when he fought Vecna the first time. Again and again and again and again, until the Lich is beaten back. Not defeated, so one cannot truly defeat Vecna, but he is beaten back into the void. And Arkin returns to his tower to find his dead friend. Walks over to the alchemical tables, pulls a still beating heart out of one of the test subjects, presses it onto Krall's chest, and casts Revivify. And that's where we're in the session.
That is yeah.
We got the thing.
Oh boy. I think everyone survived.
Somehow none of us died.
Somehow, God, we tried to kill Malachi, but
Malachi tried to kill Malachi harder than anybody else tried to kill Malachi.
oh Malachi.
Look, there were many wishes preventing me from killing the party, okay? I can only try so hard.
Well, I think that Group 3 just had some competition for Chaos Crew of the Year.
The Chaos Reign!
Chaos Reign!
That was a truly excellent adventure. Stephen, so many people, including me, in the chat talking about, like, just your absolute, like, knowledge of the rules, great DMing. Everybody, like, had a moment. Really wonderful work to you all. Who went to Group 8?
That will be our resident Barbarian. The only one capable of lifting the damn cell.
Okay.
I, like, honestly, Tarquin, if you'd held on to it, I would have given it to you, and I would have had to rewrite everything. Because that went nat 20. That nat 20 athletics check.
That
was
beautiful.
That nat
I
20.
carried my ticket out.
That nat 20, everybody went insane for that nat 20. So Tarquin, well done on that. Everyone was like, roll a nat 20, just roll a nat 20, it's no problem. And then you just did it. It was wonderful.
Easy. We had so many
My
of that
deeds are
game.
indeed legend.
And in fact, some people in the world have heard of you.
That's very true. So we're going to do our extraductions. Who would like to go first?
go first. I'll be very short and sweet. I am Stephen Loughlin. I DM weekly for my group at home. They are some of the best people I know in my life. Purdie is the best DM I've ever had. If you ever get a chance to have her run a game for you, jump at it. She is amazing. She got me into D&D about 2.5 years ago, maybe 3. It's been quarantine time is weird. It was fantastic, and it's led me to one of the greatest joys of a hobby and life experience and friends and everything. So
I know that feeling.
Clock Cancer right up. We did a great job tonight, guys. Look at us, 3 a.m., got our $666. What the hell are we doing? This is fantastic. I would really love to be here again next year. I'm not a social media person. I'm around. You'll find me on Facebook, D&D optimization boards, where I do indeed build characters relentlessly and have intimate knowledge of many rules interactions of the game.
I'm going to have to get you together with a play date with Jordan, because you two have very similar, both of you had hell campaigns, both of you really love breaking the game. I'll have to get you guys together and just try and DM for you for fun.
We met, Mark had ran a Kill T-Mat one-shot where he nearly one-shot TM, I believe, with a weird rules interaction.
I was there, yeah.
Yep. And I did another awesome rules interaction where I nuked about 500 hit points of her health in one turn.
So good. Who wants to go next?
I don't mind going. So, kia ora, I am Purdie. Thank you so much for tuning in to the absolute best session. You love 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. It's been a pleasure to have you all here. You will see me again in Group 8. You can find me on most social medias as just Purdie Woman. No, Purdie on Stage. I changed it because Purdie Woman, only I. Purdie on Stage. I tweet about D&D stuff. I run a weekly game that Stephen happens to play in, which is a homebrew game. Not on show. But it's been an absolute joy to play with Group 6. They've been absolute legends. I give a shout out to our backups as well. We would not be here without you. Thank you so much. We tried to get you in. But killing Malachi, apparently.
To be wishes.
But yeah, also keep bringing in those donations, because this is an incredible cause. We all have been affected by this at some point. We've all known someone who has suffered, unfortunately, from cancer. So get in that money. Keep going. We've only got a few more hours to go. We can do it, guys. I love you all so much.
And Purdie, just for my notes, what race is Baby?
Oh, she's a Goliath.
Goliath, cool. That's fine.
She's a big, strong, beefy lady.
I just gotta take some notes for the secret final encounter that you'll be joining. So thank you very much. Who wants to go next?
Sure, I'll go next. So I'm Gareth Ward. I'm part of the Kiwis and Dragons podcast. So we're available on Spotify and Podbean and Apple, YouTube. So check that out if you can. If I could take a moment to sky, I'm also an award-winning author, and I have this book coming out, Tarquin the Honest, The Hand of God, which will be in bookshops across New Zealand in October. So if you want to hear more about the brave and wonderful Tarquin the Honest, give it a read. If you love D&D, if you love Terry Pratchett, it's that sort of fantasy. So yeah,
I will absolutely be buying a copy.
Thanks to Steve, I think he's a great DM, and thanks to you for doing this stream. What a great cause! It's been brilliant. Pleasure to be a part of it. Thank you.
I will go next. Hello, I'm Mark. I'm a professional dungeon master, so I make money doing this somehow. I work a lot with a really wonderful group called the Game Changers League. They work with kids, and they provide a really safe space for those kids to express themselves and learn about themselves and be creative and make friends. It's cute as hell. Look them up.
Absolutely. We love you.
I don't hate compliments. Just keep going.
Truly inspired Mac making. I gave him a list of very broad details, and he delivered all of this. So absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, these have been great.
So cool.
Sorry, I've been muted in this. Like, you guys can hear me, but I've been muted in the stream for a little while. So I'm just shouting everybody up. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I've just been singing everyone's praises. So who wants to go next? We've got 2 left.
I might as well go. Hi, I am Abby Workman. I don't do a lot of fancy stuff. I am on Instagram where I post occasionally. Andromeda 1835. I am Andromeda 183 or 1835 on many places. I mostly just love D&D. I don't, at the moment, I don't do any other things, but I would definitely like to do some more stuff like this of helping out with charity. And I have also been one of the mods in the background, and I've loved helping out and doing that and helping out with the behind the scenes stuff. And playing with this group. We've been able to like play like a number of games together before now, and it's been amazing. Mini chaos, and yeah, keep going. Like we've got a number of hours to go. We'll get there. And thank you all for watching and joining and donating. It's been a great time, and yeah.
And last but not least,
I am Bode Riis. My pronouns are they, them. I'm so happy at the amount of money we raised in this section. I was like, shout out to everyone who's awake right now. Like, awesome. What are you doing? But thank you. Incredible, fantastic. So stoked to be a part of this. Do I have some media to cover? I'm Sharp Left on YouTube. It's not D&D content, but that's where I hang out. And also unrelated to D&D, I run a monthly thing called the Really Really Free Shop. So we're running that today, in 5 hours. I don't know. If you're in Auckland, come by. That's pretty cool. Thanks so much for
Thank
having
you, Group
me.
6. Thank you to all
we
of
love
you.
you
Thank
guys.
you, Group 6.
And before you go, I want to tell you what the final donations
Please
total
do.
of. So you have $8,258. Like,
Wow.
That is
so
wild.
close. So
You
close.
guys are doing such a
getting
good
so
job.
close.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The
Thank you,
hard
everyone.
money. Yes.
Group
So
group
much.
666. Get
Yeah.
me over there.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah, they're definitely the good guys.
Thank you very much, Group 6. Feel free to see yourselves out. Thank you very much for your time. You brought the energy to 3 a.m. and I so appreciate it.
Yes. We love you guys.
We'd love to play with you again, Penny.
Love all you.
Looking forward to it.
Bye.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Rep us well, baby.
Oh, well, there we go. So, just a little bit of admin. We are going to be drawing the Q3 prize very shortly. I'll pop it up on the screen. But just a heads up that the delivery is only within New Zealand. I know there's a couple of international people who have entered the prize, so I just need to clarify that if you are not from New Zealand and you win the prize, you need to provide a New Zealand delivery address and then figure out how you're going to get to it from there. I'm sorry, but that's the best that we can do.
Yeah. We, if you know somebody in New Zealand, reach out.
Please do. Please do. Oh, all right. Let's read out some donation totals then, shall we?
Oh my goodness. Yes, this is my favorite.
This is always the best bit, right? Because if you get to feel so good, like you did all the things. You want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I've got a Hosh for 67 who said that an eyeless, short, pink-haired demon appears and offers Erebeth a deal. #Cluck Cancer.
I believe that was one of Stephen's personal DM incentives, and I think, Erebeth ended up giving up an eye for a full heal, so that was very cool. Hosh also donated a further $50 after that as well, and said, "Group 666, let's go!" #Clock Cancer.
Yeah, and then Claire donated $50 for Vecna and for the hellishly wonderful prize pool. #Chaos Hour.
Absolutely cool. If that is the Claire I'm thinking of, Claire's been a mod in the background of the stream. It has been working really, really hard. Thank you very much, Claire, for donating. Carl then donated $20 and said, "Inspiration for Erebeth, take my chicken nugget budget." I think that was Carl who was actually in the stream last year. So thank you very much, Carl, for being here. I've seen you in the chat. So thank you very much for donating if that was you.
All right. And Hosh back again with another $100 donation saying Johnny rides in on Spike, depressing the dragon circles but bringing in Vecna.
So Hosh donated a total of $117 across just the second half of Group 6. So well done, Hosh. That's very generous of you.
Yeah, totally.
Mia then donated, or Maya donated $50 and said, "Hope baby lives for once." Heart also hashtag Cluck Cancer.
Your hope is a real hope. Well, I hope they continue to live. Colt Sebastian says for $50 says, "Huzzah! Greetings from America and shout out to Valhalla, the best tiefling wild magic sorcerer, ride or die partner, and Asima swashbuckler could have. Huzzah! Wait, Val, don't eat that mushroom." I hope we got that to you in time. I really hope you didn't eat that mushroom.
Yeah, that might have been. We'll have to check that out. I'll follow up on that later. And then finally, Allison donated $50 and said hashtag Cluck Cancer. So that's extremely cool. Should we draw ourselves a prize?
I am so excited about this.
All right, so just one final time, thank you very much to Flightless Nerd and to Dice Goblin for bringing these prizes. The one person that we draw is going to win not only the Catan board game, the base board game for Catan, which is one of my favorite games, you're also going to win the Flightless Nerd Premium Package, which has the dice bag, which has the, beautiful custom-made 3D printed dice, which has the cool potion tabs, has the cool keyring and the keychain and the stickers. And I think that's everything, but I'm sure there's probably more in there. I think there's a face mask in there somewhere.
Look at how pretty it looks.
So
it's
exciting.
So pretty.
Can I roll the dice this time?
You absolutely can. I've been
right.
rolling this whole time.
We are rolling a D12. So hang on, let me just roll
Okay.
1D. I probably could have got a real dice for this, but I just don't have any of them in the room with me.
Oh, I have my shiny gemstone dice, but
Got it in front of me.
Roll.
Number 4. Who's number 4?
4. All right. What do we? I'm so excited.
Number 4. That's Neil. Neil, congratulations! You have won the prize pack. You've won the Dice Goblin and Flightless Nerd D&D Hype prize pack. So Neil, thank you very much for your donation. Again, please email us at yesandcharitystream@gmail.com. Let me know the name that you want on that parcel. Let me know your delivery address, and we will get that out to you as soon as possible. We're almost there. Quarter 4.
I know, but do we need to talk about the next prize draw that we have?
Absolutely. Yes, please do talk about it. I've just popped it up.
Okay. So we've got the Bespoke Boutique. And Penny, I found the things that I have previously bought from
Show us them, please do.
So this is one of their mugs. It's beautiful. It's like full on ceramic-y beautifulness. It looks just like a tankard. And then this is one of their character books.
The character book is in the prize pool. Can you give us a flick through that?
Yeah, so it comes with like some wee little stick-ons for your character, a full-on like character kind of like be able to list all of your money, all of your inventory, all of your spells and everything.
I really want one of those.
Bunch of notes with a sweet bookmark. I love me a good bookmark.
Super cool.
For your next D&D character's game. How exciting. And I love that I got mine matching. I'm just a real match.
They're really cute. So in this prize draw that we will draw at the end of the show at 12, there is the character book, the dice scroll, the metal dice set, the mug, the coaster, and the mouse pad. That is a grand total of. Do you have the RRP in front of you?
The grand total of like $150.
Yeah, so it's worth over $150.
$150.
Thank you very much to Bespoke Boutique for really getting in and sponsoring our last quarter. We might as well cover the grand prize too, since like we will be drawing at the same time. Why don't you shout out the grand prize for us, love?
Well, the grand prize was actually donated by Mighty Ape, and it might be some of the reason that some of you heard about us at all, because that's right, here on Yes and Charity Stream, we're giving away a PS5, folks! And not just a PS5, but a PS5 bundle. You're going to get console and all sorts of stuff, as well as the D&D Dark Alliance game. So you can play yourself some D&D at home and potentially with friends too, because I know that one has co-play. So
in helping us to reach that $10,000 in helping us to reach that $10,000 aim, that $10,000 goal that we have for our fundraising, if you donate $50, you will go in the draw to win Quarter Four's prize, and you will go in the draw to win that PS5, which we will draw at the end of the show. Stick around after 12. Definitely, you're going to want to be in the crowd, not only because I've got like a big speech and stuff to end out the show, but also because we are going to draw the PS5. Guess which one of those I'm going to do first, so you have to wait through the other one. That's neither here nor there. Do we have anything else we need to talk about?
Maybe just, to remind people that maybe you can't afford $50, but we would love to get your $10 donation, and a $10 donation would get your message read out on stream. So if you've ever wanted to propose to your partner in a unique way, now's the time.
We will do it for you.
$20 actually gets an extra D20 for a player. So if they find themselves in a jam, or you just want to give them a hand, $20 and shout out a person will definitely get them there. And don't forget that $100 donation tier to cast a wish. Absolutely screw up the game. Not screw up. Just cause chaos in and amongst everything. With $100, you can change the game completely.
We've had some absolutely gorgeous wishes so far. I can't wait to see what happens in the last quarter.
Yeah, just so much hype for all the money that's coming in. Thank you so much. Cancer Society gets 100% of everything we raise, and we're really stoked to be able to hand them this. So I reckon that's about it.